Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club, everybody. Today, we have a very special guest. Mr. Harry Lintell is with us.
I don't know if I'm that special.
You are very...
You're special.
You definitely
Mr.
are.
Mr. Lintell, you are very special.
Thank you.
We just found that out. It was Lintell, by the way. So,
I kind of knew it. I'm just going to say. Like, we were before the show, I was like, I think it's Lintell.
Yeah, you had to put the
Kelly was
stamp
like,
on it.
dude, no, it's Lintell. It's Lintell.
But you said a lot of people call you that.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Yeah, all
Yeah.
the time. I just gave up correcting people.
Yeah. That's a lot. Yeah.
I mean, listen.
It is what it is. You know.
Now, if you're in England, do they pronounce it correctly, or is it just in the United States, or is it both?
No, it's they still get
Across
it
the
wrong.
board?
Yeah, across the board.
Really?
Yes, all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay. Well, we got your back.
No, thank you.
Okay? We got your back. Nobody from this day on is going to make that mistake again. Okay,
There you go.
Mr. Lintell.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry Lintell. It's brilliant. It's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
guess.
You were talking about before the show, Manchester. That's where you reside.
Yeah, I live in Manchester.
Okay.
Yeah, like pretty much city center right now.
How far? Listen, for those people that maybe never been there, whatever. How far is that away from like London?
It's like the northeast, west of England.
Okay.
I couldn't remember then. Yeah, this is the northwest of England, and it's like, I don't know, if you drove it like 5-6 hours, but you can get a train. It's like 2 hours.
Oh, okay. It's like San Francisco, LA to San Francisco.
That's how I describe it all
Yeah,
the time.
okay.
It's like, smaller, like San Francisco is, and yeah, it's about like, the same distance kind of.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I don't know much about soccer, but I always hear about the team.
Yeah.
Isn't that team like, that's like the team
Listen,
out
I
there,
don't
right?
know.
Yeah,
I just
Manchester
asked him-
City. Manchester City.
I just asked him about it. I said, well, Man U, right? And he said, no.
No.
Hey, not a little longer.
No. We don't have to get into the whole soccer, football thing, but like, Man U is the most recognizable out of Manchester, obviously, right?
Yeah, of course.
Across the world.
Yeah, of course. They did so good back in the like early 2000s, you know. But,
Right.
Right now, City's top of the game.
So, but what's the difference between a Man U and a City? Like, what's the difference? Different leagues?
Yeah, no, they're in the same league.
Okay.
But it's just because both stadiums are in the same city, and there's
Okay.
just a massive rivalry between the two. One's red, one's blue.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, City is blue.
Okay.
Yeah. And, I didn't really get into it massively until I moved there. And I lived with this guy called Sexual Stu, and he's massively into his football.
Sexual stew.
Sexual Stu.
So I want to make sure I heard that right.
No, you heard that right. You heard that right. In Manchester, you probably would have met him at some point.
Right.
He's been a core skateboarder in the scene there for years.
Oh, I'm sure I have met him then.
You definitely would have met him. Maybe not remembered him though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
I
he's
probably
pretty
don't.
wild.
Maybe if I see his face, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he actually got his name from being not that good looking. Yeah. And he was like doing work experience in a skate shop, and they would call up for product and stuff. And somebody was like, "Oh, is Sexual Stu there?" But everyone used to call him Ugly Stu,
Oh.
which is really harsh.
That is harsh.
Well, how many
Yeah.
stews are there? It was only probably one.
There was just one Stu.
Yeah.
There was just one Stu.
So there's like, yeah.
And then it just stuck.
Nice.
Since
Sexual
then.
Stu.
Yeah, and he was massively into football. And so he would watch the City games all the time, and we'd go out to the bars and watch the games because we lived together. And so, I'm not massively into football,
Okay.
but I do follow City, and they are killing it at the minute.
Where'd you move from?
I moved to Manchester from France. I was there for like 2 months.
Okay.
I was in like a weird little spot where I didn't know where to live or what to do. I'd just broken up with this girl.
Okay.
I had lived in London,
Mm.
and I was there for like probably like 8 years.
Okay.
In London?
Yeah, in
Okay.
London.
Is that where you're from?
I am from the south of London, but I grew up in Texas.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we had you. I'm so glad we had you on the show today because I now have a lot of questions.
Yeah, I grew up in Texas. I was born in the south of London in
Okay.
a place called Dartford.
Gotcha.
It's like not the best place.
CD.
Yeah, just run down.
Okay.
Very like projecty. We call them council estates.
Okay.
We came from like one of them.
Gotcha.
I don't really remember it too much. I remember like one or two things. And my dad was like an engineer for like telecommunications,
Amazing.
and he taught himself how to do like I don't know. I never really asked him about it, but like binary and 1010s and all this stuff.
Oh.
Wow.
And he got headhunted from the UK to go to America and help build telecommunication infrastructure here.
Within Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And obviously, like, loads of companies and people tried to do this, and not all of them succeeded.
Huh.
And like, obviously, you have AT&T and all these
Sure.
ones.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
won
yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And he worked for one called Nortel,
Okay.
and we killed it. I lived there for like, I was 4, and then we moved back when I was about 12 or
So
11
you
or
guys were there
12.
for 8
It's
years.
interesting
Yeah,
because
eight,
like
9 years
you
it
grew.
was, yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out the accent, right? Because like, well, no, but here's the thing: is
Crazy.
like when in a person's lifetime, when does that accent stick? Because it seems like to me, you grew up in Texas, you should be talking like this, man. Hey, man, how you doing, Dave? Are we doing all right, my man? Yeah.
I used to.
Okay,
used to.
so you-
yeah.
Whoa.
I've got these old.
Dude, I'm just saying, man.
I used to
Sound
say
like Jay
y'all and like
Okay.
everything.
Wow.
I had old VHSs of like Christmas and stuff, and like I got like one big present, and I literally say in the video, I'm like, y'all only got me one present. Like, dude, I cringe. And when I watch it now, I'm like, fuck. But and then so when we all came back, you know, I grew up there, and we all
Okay.
came back. The company didn't succeed, and we was in the middle of getting all our visas and stuff, and it just didn't work out.
all right.
So like the family decided to come home, and we just came back to England.
When you were
Wow.
12.
When I was 12, but to be honest, I was a little bit pissed off. I was like, fuck, because I didn't remember England.
Right.
Yeah.
I had an
It's a
older
whole new
brother
thing.
and an older
That's
older
what I was gonna
sister.
say. It's like a
Yeah.
culture shock coming back. I'm sure.
Dude, it was so trippy.
Right.
Yeah, because everyone grows up really quickly in England.
Yep.
I remember coming back at like 11 and 12 and like playing with Pokemon cards and like yo-yos and shit. And the girl next door, that we moved into my nan's house. We didn't have anywhere to live.
Okay.
And the girl next door, she was called Stacy. And she was like, you haven't got a girlfriend? She had like mobile phone. She was like dressed like an adult. She was 12.
Okay.
Wow.
And they were just like,
Light years ahead of you.
yeah, like boom, here's culture and like completely different.
And you're like, yo, you have a Charizard? Maybe I could trade
Yeah.
you. Like,
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to go outside. It's kind of scary. Like, let's take me back to my like suburban household where I was growing up, you know.
Did you move back to London at that point, or
Yeah, we moved back to Dartford.
or you're
And then
okay.
we ended up moving to Ashford in Kent, which is like a lot of people know, think I'm from there. I
Okay.
spent a lot of time there, like
Okay.
from skateboarding and stuff like this.
Is that where you started skating?
Yeah, I had a skateboard the whole time in Texas, and I used to always like play around on it. And my friends, they had boards, but they didn't really like care that much. I went to like Eisenberg skate park once. That was pretty cool.
Okay.
I remember just getting in the way a lot. I was like the fetus with the helmet dropping down on the hubba.
no way.
Yeah, I remember
We're
that
dropping
vividly.
in on the hub.
Yeah, like walking down, like nervously getting onto the hubba and like dropping in and eating shit, and there's people just flying past, like dickhead. Yeah,
It was like,
but so I didn't really skate that much. I could like ollie and stuff, and then when I moved to Ashford, I got a new board and I met some people that showed me where the public skate park was,
okay.
and I met like a bunch of people that were into skateboarding.
No more rolling down the hubbas.
No,
Which is so weird to me because, like, if you're a little kid and you're seeing everybody at the skate park, nobody's rolling in on the hubba, but you are drawn to that to go up onto the hubba and drop in on it.
It's on some BAM shit right there.
Yeah. I actually don't know why I did that.
That's weird.
But I did do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a vivid memory of like standing on top of a wooden mini ramp there, and this older guy in a helmet being like, "Yeah, go for it," and because you know everyone's like going constantly like,
Yeah.
and I remember just eating shit. I don't even remember it. I just remember the ramp being massive.
No way.
Yeah,
But you went for it.
I went for it. Yeah.
So the accent then got redeveloped
Yes,
in
in London,
London.
like south
Okay.
in the south of
Right.
England.
Got rid of the
Yeah.
y'alls and the.
Yeah, really quickly.
Really yeah.
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 Really
Like
quickly. Got into
overnight.
many fights in school. Yeah, many fights in school because of it. Stuff like this.
Which is funny because, like, here you come, like, you're the outsider, but you were born there. right? You were born
Yeah.
there, but you coming in as this like Texan kid from the United States.
So even in Texas as a kid, people, because I was an outsider from there, and I was like the British kid.
Yeah.
You know, it even happened then.
Oh my god!
And then when I come back, I was the American kid.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. I was like, I'm British. But they're like, no, but you sound funny. Fuck. You
It's
know?
gonna take a minute.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute.
So when you discovered skating, you went to the skate park, and where you say you met up with a bunch of people that really then kind of.
Yeah, I met these twins that mountain biked. Because I was an American kid, and I didn't, wasn't used to England and stuff.
Okay.
But I got along with these kids, and they showed me where the skate park was in Ashford. And it wasn't that far from my house, like a mile and a half. It was like quite flat though, it wasn't like bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of board did you have at the time?
I think I had a girl board.
Seriously?
Oh, maybe
I was
Jerron Wilson board?
massively into girl.
Yeah.
Massively into girl and Girl You're Right,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
video.
yeah.
I used to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
it all the time, religiously.
Amazing, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You must have rewound the chocolate part all the time.
I did.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
even kidding.
I mean, the whole video is amazing.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah, I used to watch Girl Yeah Right and the chocolate video religiously.
Which, by the way, my favorite part in that video is the girl section, which
It is.
The
It is.
music
It is
and
what-
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
honestly.
It's really
Yeah.
climactic
So good.
music.
Nostalgic.
It is.
Sometimes
Yeah.
It was one of
do
my favorite videos. So I met them, and then at the skate park, I met like a bunch of older skaters. One of them being this guy Simon Woods, who kind of knew about like American skateboarding and Deluxe and brands, and sort of
Oh, okay.
guided me a little bit
Nice.
to be like what was right and what
Guided you
wasn't.
away from girl and into real.
Kind of, yeah. He did try to do that.
Did he? That's okay. I
for
see what he's
years,
doing.
for years actually. And
That's
I used to
rad.
be like, no, this stuff is sick. Like, what are you on
Right.
about?
What it was Blueprint round back then?
It was, yeah. At that era of when I was starting to, I wasn't sponsored or anything, but at the skate park and started to skate a lot more, and like was skating every day and like learning tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blueprint was around, yeah.
Because I mean, like from what I understand, like Paul Shire was like the legendary skater
Yes.
from the UK.
Yeah.
Like everybody was even emulating his style and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, in the videos, he had a massive influence on me. and-
Nick Jensen too was out there.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah, I used to try to copy Nick Jensen's switch flips.
Oh
all the
yeah.
time.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's good, man.
Danny Brady.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Danny Brady.
All those kids.
Why am I tripping on his name right now? Last part in Waiting for the World.
Scott Palmer.
Knows one in Clipper. Works at social media or for Nike.
John Rattray?
John Rattray.
John
Oh, of
Rattray.
course, yeah, John Rattray.
But like I don't
of
know,
course,
is
yeah.
he from Ireland or
No, he's from Scotland.
He's from Scotland,
He's from
right?
Scotland.
Yeah, but I feel like he was heavily associated with like that whole. Well, obviously he was on Blueprint.
Yeah,
but
he
his
was on
lot of-
Blueprint. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
massively associated with
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I used to watch that all the time, and just sort of picked up skateboarding from there.
Yeah.
you know,
Wow.
yeah, it sort of influenced me. Those were like two of the massive videos I used to watch all the time. I mean, we didn't have like loads of videos or the internet back
Well, there
then.
wasn't a lot of European videos really coming to the United States back then, and those were the only ones I really saw that
Yeah.
came from the UK, or even from Europe, was the Blueprint videos.
Yeah, right back in the day.
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
like Puzzle.
Puzzle
You
was
remember
good.
Puzzle?
Yeah.
I used to have a few of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I would just sort of get the videos through like magazines or hand-me-downs.
But wait,
and,
what year are we talking? What is this? I need to put it- I need to-
probably like 2010.
Okay.
11,
Okay.
something like between 2009, 2011, 12.
So video DVDs and stuff were still
Yeah. Fully flared
Right.
had come out.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember us all being stoked on that and like
Yeah.
watching that repetitively.
Such a
Whoever
great
got the
time.
DVD, we were like, "You gotta come around, dude.
Yeah.
See if you can watch it. All smoke a bit of weed." We're like, we was at my mom's house. I was the one who lived closer to the skate park, so everyone was like, "Quick, we go back to Harry's and fucking smoke some weed." Watch Fully Flared. Yeah.
That's so rad.
How would you? I mean, were your parents cool with that, or would you?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
would you
they
guys
were really
see- okay.
They were really
Okay,
cool with it.
okay.
Yeah. My mom and dad ended up splitting up, but my mom, I live with my mom, and she was like really down for it.
Sick.
Like, she was cool. She was like, she'd rather me do it there
Yeah.
than like get in trouble because obviously it's illegal in
No
England. and
wonder that all the kids wanted to kick it at your house,
stuff.
huh?
Yeah.
How'd they feel about you skating?
I don't know. We were all pretty good with it. There was like 5 or 6 of us that would like, because at this time I wasn't sponsored or anything. We would just
Right.
all sort of skate and learn off each other.
Yep.
There was a few elders and stuff, but yeah, it was just me and the motley stoner crew.
That was your crew, the
Yeah,
Motley Stoner,
The Motley Stoner crew at the skate park. Yeah.
the Motley crew, but like the Motley
Yeah.
Stoner crew.
We'd rather buy a bag of weed than new shoes.
There you go.
Yeah, we were that crew. Yeah.
We'll end up working this out. We'll get some shoes.
Yeah, exactly. You know, at some point, something will figure itself out. Yeah, we was
right.
terrible for it.
But your parents, were they cool with you skating?
Yeah. My dad was kind of like, maybe go get a job or something.
Yeah.
And I was super naive and like, I did go get a job. I worked at McDonald's for 5 years.
Oh yeah.
5 years at McDonald's,
dude.
Yeah.
Wait. Where did you?
Damn, that's
What?
a long ass time.
Did you get promoted? Did you get to manager or something?
No, but I used to date the manager, and I used to get time off to go skating.
What was your
love that.
position at McDonald's?
Oh god, I was like the burger flipper.
So you would just
Yeah.
stand back there and
Yeah, and just flip burgers.
flip burgers.
Yeah,
and
a
then
little bit of cleaning and stuff like this, like because you have to do a bit of everything.
Right.
Okay.
They'd move you around.
Did you get any special perks of like other than getting time off?
I mean, he's
from your-
dating the manager.
But like
Yeah.
eating wise, like let's crush some French fries really quick. or
No,
whatever.
no. You can't like eat on shift. That's like a huge taboo.
Okay.
You'll like lose your job.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. If you get caught like just munching a nugget, like you like just pull out some nuggets, and you'll like lose your job. If there's somebody who sees you, I mean, that was the one I worked at. I don't know. I can't
Okay.
vouch for all
I'm
McDonald's.
sure they're the same
for days,
forever, yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Like there must
5
be
years.
5 years. Yeah.
That's
What was
the
it? What was the
time,
deciding factor? You're like, I'm done, or did you get fired, or what happened?
I didn't get fired, and there was no deciding factor.
No.
But I was then like starting to like get boards and get
There you go.
sponsored and travel and
Okay.
stuff like this.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out with the manager.
There you go.
I was gonna ask. That was my next question. Are you guys still together?
No. And so I ended up. I think I was on a skate trip up north in the north of England where I live now. I think I didn't turn up for a shift or something, but I didn't phone in or tell them, and they kind of knew what I was doing a little bit. You know, I
Okay,
kind of
okay.
explained it to them that I was like doing this thing that I didn't know what I was really doing.
Right.
But somebody was giving me free stuff and some money at this point.
And I'm traveling.
like a little bit of money.
Oh, so you get paid a little bit.
Yeah, I think it was like £50 a month.
And who was this?
It was from like a distribution
Okay.
for writing for them. Yeah.
Just you were writing solely for the distribution, or a company under that distribution?
It was companies underneath the distribution. I think at the time it was Jar and iPath.
So you're getting, what did you say, $50?
Yeah, £50 a month. And
£50
just
a
some
month.
product that I was slinging to my
there you
mates
go.
at the skate park. Because, you know, because they were with the Motley Stoner crew. They didn't want to buy like
As
brand
you
new
should.
boards. Yeah. So I could sling a couple of boards and like a t-shirt or two and
How much-
get by. you know?
Yeah, for sure.
What was the black market down like that back then? Like 20 pounds for a board, 25, maybe more.
I think it was like 15 at the time.
Really? That's
yeah,
it?
that was it at the time. Yeah.
15 pounds is probably like what?
At the
30
time, I was
bucks? I was
super
gonna
naive.
say-
It's true. It's probably
Yeah,
double.
back then, it was
double.
like
I was thinking that was a
yeah.
bag of weed.
Yeah.
You know, I was like,
Maybe
probably
20.
like
Yeah, he's
stoner
like equal-
rat.
he's like, bag of weed,
I was like,
Willard.
bus for skating, bag of weed. Like, yeah, I was
20
really bad with it.
maybe
Yeah.
20
I was
pounds of a
terrible.
grip.
So at that,
No, a grip, 5 pounds. Yeah,
Yeah.
even in skate shops. So yeah,
so
that was a hustle. That was hard to do.
what were you,
They were like, I want it free.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
throw that in there. Like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
dude.
what was it like? Oh, so you're writing for distribution. What are you supposed to do? You just go out there and film for videos? We're like film for.
Well, I met them. This is getting even crazier. So at the skate park in Ashford, I used to skate a lot, and I was Motley Stoner crew, so I didn't really buy magazines. I didn't really I just watched what I had,
Okay.
and it was Go Your Right, which I loved. I fucking love that shit.
Nice.
But one of my friends, Adam, his name is Adam Powell. He did like get the magazines and followed it and stuff like this.
Okay.
And he got one of the UK magazines called Sidewalk magazines, and there was like a competition in it called the DVS Hook Me Up. I don't know if you remember that.
Mhm.
I think it was just maybe a European
I
thing.
think just for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ended up winning, but
Oh.
but before I won,
What did you have to do though?
you had to film a minute and a half of skating with no music and sort of submit it online.
Okay.
And the public would vote on it. It's pretty much like Instagram today,
Amazing.
you know. And I didn't want to do it, but I ended up doing it. I think I filmed it in like 1 month. That's all, because I just seen the magazine,
Right.
and I had like this digital mini DV camera.
Okay.
you know, clip-on fisheye. Like it had like hinges and stuff. And I got my mates to come around with me around Ashford, and there was no spots. We just made this thing up. I mean, it's online, I think, somewhere still.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, if we could find it.
And we ended up, before I won, they ended up phoning the skate shop that was in the town. And I went into the shop, and she had this note, and it says, like, email these dudes.
Okay.
And I'd never met them. And so I was like, what the fuck is this? This is nuts.
Wow.
But I did end up emailing them, and they said if I came to Manchester and skated or hung out or whatever, that maybe I could like be sponsored. And that was the very, very start of it.
Wow.
Yeah. And my friend Adam Powell ended up driving me up. Like, I had no money. He like paid for the petrol and shit. Like,
That was a cool opportunity for you.
Yeah. I was totally not going to do it.
Right.
But wait,
I was not going to do it.
what was this contest called? What if
It was called DVS Hook Me Up.
DVS Hook Me
Yeah.
Up? Can we find that, Raj?
I might even have all my teeth in this. Just check that one out there.
And you're saying that year was 2009?
That's isn't it, is it?
I don't know. It will have the year
That's
on
not
there.
It will. Okay.
Oh.
I think it will. Like the year is uploaded.
Yeah.
Well, if we could find it.
Because DVS had a distribution out in Europe at that time, but I'm not sure if it might have been after the fact. But
Yeah, I think like Matthew.
Yeah.
Matthew.
You
I remember it. Yeah, I remember
It's
him.
called Rival, I believe.
Yeah, maybe.
Something like that.
Wait, so then this is how you got sponsored by a distribution?
Yeah, that's how I ended up on Jark. So I did
okay,
end up going there and skateboarding with them.
Oh, you did?
I did. He drove me up there, and we went and stayed with this guy called Tez Robinson.
This was after you won the DVS Hook Me
Yeah, I
Up
sort of
contest.
like they phoned me, and by the time I'd got the note,
Okay.
I'd won
What did you win?
a year's worth of shoes, like
Okay.
a sponsorship. Yeah, I think I went on like one trip. It didn't go very well. I rolled my ankle.
In that way.
Yeah, no, like in the first trick. Yeah, at the skate park of the demo of the like this
Jesus
opportunity.
Christ.
Yeah, it was pretty savage. But no,
But that didn't stop you.
No, that did not stop me. So I ended up going up there, and yeah, it went really well. And we stayed with this guy, and we met like a whole bunch of skateboarders, like a completely different scene.
Is this it, by the way?
I've,
We have a couple. This is
Yeah, this is it. Actually,
this is it.
This is actually it. Yeah, this is what won
Look at
it.
little
What?
Harry.
Back when he
Yeah, fucking hell.
Look at that. You just are getting rid of your y'all right there, right?
No, I think I'd got rid of it by this point.
Okay.
I had to get rid of that
That was the
quick.
first
yeah.
week.
Yeah, it was quick.
The first week. So this is it. So this is just your mates filming you.
Yeah, so random. We didn't know what we were doing.
Really? Wow, that was sick.
That's some clip.
Oh,
too.
we got
Look at that
Pop
fucking
back
Pop
then
was-
too.
Well, he still does, but
Yeah, I must have been about 19 or something.
I was gonna say
I was pretty young. 18,
Young
19.
legs.
Something like
you
that.
look
Young
younger than you look
legs.
younger than that.
Maybe, yeah, I could be maybe 17, 18.
Okay.
I'm not
okay.
too sure.
wait. So you said you had all your teeth back then. What happened?
I at the older skate park, so the same skate park though, I went over a spine ramp when it was wet on one side, and I didn't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know.
One side was wet.
Yeah, and it's like 3 foot high.
Oh.
So by the time I put the front wheel down, just like straight out.
Straight to the
yeah,
face.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
dude.
Just
And I
not
lost
ready.
it like pretty much straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that one tooth, or you got a couple missing?
This one was like chipped,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
and it has a stain on it from, like I shaved it pretty much.
Mm.
And this one's fake.
Now that one's fake.
Yeah.
Why not get a fake one on the next one over where the hole is?
Well, at the time it was free to get teeth
Free
fixed because I was
dental?
under 18.
Oh, okay.
And my mum and dad had split up, like I'd mentioned, and she didn't earn a lot of money.
Okay.
And I didn't earn that much money working at McDonald's. I was spending it all on skateboarding.
And weed.
And I was traveling a lot.
Okay.
So I'd miss the appointments anyway. So it just became a life choice at that point. You know, I did have a fake one for a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
It's
this-
weird.
now
It's
this
like
is
you're.
you. This is you now.
It's like you're.
Yeah, I've had it for so long.
right.
It's
You
like
know.
if you got a tooth, we wouldn't know who you were.
I wouldn't know who it was. Like, who's that guy? Don't fucking knock him out.
Teeth can dramatically change your whole look overnight.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, especially when you lose them.
damn true.
Yeah,
This is
find that
true.
one out. That's how I lost it. Yeah.
Pause podcast.
Okay.
I need to tell you guys that this episode is brought to us by Athletic Greens.
Ooh, we love athletic greens.
We do.
This is gold in a box, right? Love this stuff. With one delicious scoop of Athletic Greens, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and Kelly's favorite thing in the whole world, apple adaptogens.
I love
There it is.
adaptogens.
This special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, and aging.
Well, not only that,
Ooh, tell me, Drone.
contains less than 1 gram of sugar, no GMOs, no nasty chemicals or artificial anything, while still tasting good.
Nothing budget, only buttery, right?
Nothing budget,
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
But it also supports better sleep quality and recovery as well.
Tons of people take multivitamins, but it's important that you choose one with high quality ingredients that your body will actually absorb.
And it's also better when not to have a full medicine cabinet full of, supplements.
Oh, man.
You know,
Wait, so I can get rid of all my supplements?
Yeah, I was just over at Kelly's house the other day, opened the cap, I was hit with supplements.
Get the trash can.
Yeah.
Throw them in there.
To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is just visit athleticgreens.com/9club. That's NINECLUB. Again, athleticgreens.com/9club. Take ownership of your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance today,
There
which
it
is
is.
Athletic Greens.
Take over your health now.
So we go up to Jart to meet up with all the guys.
Yeah,
and, so
like
what-
Eddie Belvedere, Rob Smith, Sexual Stew.
Sexual Stew was there.
Steve
Good.
Prime.
Mhm.
Big Gaffer Harry. He pretty much owned all of it with Tez Robinson. This
okay.
distribution, and they would sell these products and have sort
Oh,
of
they own the
mini-
distribution.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
got you.
You know, miniature teams and try to do the best with skateboarding. they
So
could.
what happened when you went
On a
up there?
local level.
Yeah, exactly. It went really well, and they wanted me to keep going up there. So this is kind of how I left McDonald's. Is I would keep going up there,
Okay.
Dope.
and the trips got really long. I'd go for weeks at a time.
Oh, where was this again? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Most of the time, it was in Manchester. I would
Manchester.
stay.
Okay.
This is kind of how I got the original connection with Manchester. That's why I live there now.
Right.
And
But wait a minute. Sorry. Is this you're going up to the distribution, or are you going up to the Jart people?
No, this is just distribution. This is just some people
I got you.
that that emailed the skate shop and gave me a note.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
I didn't know what I was walking into.
Right. Barely knew these guys.
Gotcha.
Didn't
Okay.
know these guys.
Did not know these guys. They're telling us to pull up to the where the warehouse is. They had a indoor skate park. It was called Central Skate Park with the distribution upstairs. And we'd never never seen anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a huge eye opener. Yeah.
Like seeing product and all that stuff.
Products,
Offices.
good
and stuff.
skateboarding,
Oh, yeah.
consistent skateboarding, not just your local skate park and
Right.
what you've seen on the video and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Was any of your other crew members, the Montley Stoner crew, were they coming up as well? Was anybody else on the come up?
One of them did enter the competition as well,
Okay.
but he didn't do so well.
Oh.
And that was fine and stuff. Nothing was a problem. But,
Okay.
no, they didn't really.
So you were the guy.
Yeah, they stayed there.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, they didn't really pick it up.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So I sort of went off alone.
you
Yeah,
Decided to
totally
do
went
this
off
on my
alone.
own.
My mate Adam Powell took me up there and just sort of left me.
left you there.
Yeah, and I was like, oh god, here we go. I met all these people. Yeah.
Drunk
Well,
kind of
shout
had the same story. You left. Remember when you went up to Powell and you left everybody to go?
Oh,
with the-
yeah. I'm going with Tim and Daniel and Day One now. Is that
Yeah,
right?
you left your whole crew there.
Yeah, but that's a good crew to go with.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I had to, run with that opportunity. Yes, I could have been like, dudes, I'll meet you guys back in LA and just miss that opportunity. But I was like, nah, dude, I'm going with these. My guys were all right. They gave me the blessing. It was all good.
So what happened with the distribution?
So I met them, and I spent a lot of time going back and forth, and I ended up losing my job at McDonald's. I didn't really quit or anything. My manager Mark was really sound, and he ended up just writing my own resignation and handing it in.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
to McDonald's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So I
you had
didn't
to-
get fired. I didn't it's not a bad
okay.
rep or whatever.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
Which is really nice of him. I didn't ask him to do that. He just did that.
That's cool.
And I was like, sick, I'm out. I'm
Wow.
skating.
Yeah.
And I'd met this I just was going really well
Okay.
with these people. And I ended up meeting Ryan Gray, who now owns a Skateboard Companion in England.
Okay.
He runs that with
Got you.
with Leo Sharp.
Oh, Leo, yeah.
And if you,
Yeah, I know, Leo.
and I ended up meeting him, and he was putting together the one of the second Sidewalk video, like the first one in 10 years, like a
Wow.
full production magazine, DVD.
Okay.
like, you know.
Sick.
And he asked if I wanted to part.
It's a big deal.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
big
From
deal for sure.
because
It's
that
like
went
a-
really quickly. That was like over the space of like 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went really, really quickly.
Mm.
And I obviously agreed. So then instead of coming up to Manchester, I'd go back to Ashford, sort of chill, get some money, sell weed,
Okay.
work at McDonald's. You know, like it was all sort of over the whole course of like maybe 2 years, this bit of filming for the video.
Okay, got you.
And I'd go stay in Wakefield with Ben Powell and Ryan Gray. And Andy Scott used to live there with Ryan Gray.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I never seen him. The whole 2 years, I never seen him.
No
I used
way.
to sleep on the living room floor in a sleeping bag. Never seen him.
Wow.
It was a tiny house. Like he had to walk past me to leave.
Wasn't he was on Flip, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
at the time he was still on Flip. Yeah, I think he was just like a stoner Dragon Dungeon. You know, just up there like.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I used to do that, and I'd spent a lot of time like just like going out and skating with him. You know, the north isn't great; it's like rainy, and we filmed like the Sidewalk video in
Right.
progress. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, what's the weather there is crazy, dude.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
raining.
it's terrible. It's
Oh.
not like here.
How do you even deal with that? Like,
Just I don't know. It's all right. You just go for it. It's all right. It's not that bad. You know?
Well, yeah.
The ground's pretty rough, so if it's wet, you kind of grip.
yeah.
You know, I don't know. There's no real explanation.
Yeah, it's
for it.
it's weather ridden, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure you got undergrounds.
There
and
are
different little
times.
things.
There are certainly times on days where we've been out and like you're still trying and you know it's a write off. Like it's raining. You're
Yeah.
cold. You're not warmed up. You got
Jeez.
3 jackets on. You're like taken to a double kink. Like what the? It's like a brick run up. There's no bricks. Like one of the bricks is missing. It's like an old, like 200-year-old. You know.
Right.
But yeah, it was fun
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
because I was so young. You know,
Yeah,
I
it didn't really
loved
matter.
it. Yeah,
Carefree.
it did not matter.
Right.
Was there a lot of indoor parks in your area?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in indoor
Okay.
parks. I spent a lot of time in the works in Leeds.
Okay.
Yeah,
So the video comes out.
yeah, big taboo, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We had a cinema.
Sick.
Yeah, it was really nice.
What did it do for you, though? Did it progress you forward?
It
into-
actually got me on Converse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, you were on Flow you're on distribution, and then you went straight to actually ride for Converse
Yeah. So
in Europe or I know it's different back then. Of like, there was like European Converse and
Right.
all that stuff.
yeah, so there was like European Converse and like Neil Chester did it back then,
Okay.
and he ended up seeing the video and liked what he saw and ended up leaving iPath. They ended up offering me money, but they were owned by Timberland then, and everything went crazy. But
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
I ended up picking Converse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice choice, dude.
Yeah, definitely. It worked.
Yeah,
still
it was a
there.
good choice.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, you're still there.
yeah.
So,
Been loyal since day one. You know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
How long has it been now? Sorry.
no, please.
I'm 31, so I don't know. I want to say over 10 years, maybe 11
Sick.
years.
Yeah.
That's so rad, man.
Yeah, a long time. Yeah, maybe 12 years. Because I like got on when I was like 19, 20.
That's crazy.
I love
Volcom, too. You were on Volcom quite early as well, right?
Yeah, so when I'd go up to the north,
Mhm.
there was this filmer called Kevin Parrott. He still works in the industry now. I think he works
No,
for Etnies.
I work with him.
There we go, yeah.
Kevin's awesome.
Kevin
dude.
is sick.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
spent a lot of my career with Kevin. He helped me so much.
He's been a part. Yeah, he's been a part of the industry for a long time, dude.
Yeah,
He
he's
filmed
like an
videos.
unspoken cog, you know.
Yeah.
He's put in a lot of work and helped a lot of people. So he would help me too. I ended up meeting him along the way,
Okay.
and he was like, "Do you want a box of clothes and stuff?" And I was sick. You know, they were all the wrong size when they came. It was like the worst package you'd ever had.
But it's
At
a
the
package
beginning, at the
from
beginning.
Volcom,
Yeah.
I was
right?
so stoked. I wore this shit. I looked so bad. It was hilarious.
It all worked itself
What was
out.
it, too
did
big?
work. It smoothed itself out. You know, I got the creases.
Was it too big or too small?
Both.
Oh, they probably didn't even know your size. They probably were just sending you.
They were just guessing.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't privileged to like
Right.
catalogs or anything like that back then.
I'll take this, this, and this.
Yeah, well, that's funny.
Not
when-
even.
Yeah.
Just like here's a box.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know what's in it.
Hopefully
Yeah.
something works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny when you're a Flow kid. You just gotta be like, I'll take whatever. You can't.
Yeah.
It's sometimes tough to be like, hey, can I get that, and that? And they're like,
Especially
at the
for
time,
like
that
a
wasn't happening.
yeah, you
There's
gotta
no
put some
way.
work in first before you get to that point. You
That's
know?
right. Yeah.
But was this also your European skate? Was this European flow, or was it like
I guess it was like
Actually,
UK distribution flow for
distribution?
Volcom anyway.
Okay.
And,
They
but
went-
I was on Converse, like Europe.
Converse US?
Europe. Like no, Europe.
Europe.
I don't think Converse US had like established them
Okay.
or were like doing much.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
when you left to go to Converse, did you also leave Jart at the same time?
Yeah, I did. I ended up writing for a brand called Super Dead that the distribution started.
Super dead.
Yeah, it didn't last very long.
It was super
super
dead
dead.
after a while.
But it was cool. It made some waves in
Did
the
it?
UK, like scene for like a month. No. It was
in
cool
and
because I
out.
feel bad
Good
because it was the
month.
distribution's owner's baby.
For
you
sure.
know?
Right.
For sure.
It just didn't do that
It
well.
just didn't do it. I mean, yeah. What are you gonna do, right? So then, what happened after that? What happened after Super Dead died?
Well, it died, and at the time, I was riding. So skateboarding was going pretty well. The video had ended.
Hmm.
I was living in London on a mini ramp.
On the mini ramp, not
On the mini ramp.
under.
No, on the mini ramp. It was in like a 2-story office.
Deck or on the flat bottom.
I would switch it up. I was there a long time. I was there like 2 years. But I was living there, and I rode for the skate shop, like an online shop called Roller Snakes. At the time, I was like, fucking money, anything. So survival.
Sure.
It sounds terrible, but I was. That's how it was. And I ended up. The distribution started a skate shop, and the company died. So I ended up leaving that shop to ride for the one that I knew, and they're called Black Sheep in Manchester. So then I asked, through meeting Chima on a Volcom trip and Dustin Dolan and all those people, I met Chima, and Chima vouched me through Jim at Deluxe.
Oh.
And Jim, I'm pretty sure he phoned me.
Okay.
I was probably more nervous than I am now.
As Jim would. He,
No, I'm okay. It's white. Dude. I was still in that gray t-shirt, dude. I was fucking tripping.
Great. Don't wear gray t-shirts tonight.
Don't do it. I think I was more nervous
I mean,
than I am now.
Listen,
And
I mean,
had a
Jim
call with him.
Tebow's calling you. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's
no
like,
doubt.
And now, the trip itself was with Dustin and Braden Staminsky.
oh,
Yeah.
sure.
And Chima, and just watching that happen. It was like they'd come to the UK, and I was on Volcom, and there's this whole fucking trip. and
Crazy.
That was just insane.
Yeah, that seems like a cool moment.
It's cool, And so when Chima said he would vouch me, I was just gobsmacked.
Good.
I was just
Right.
like, wow, that was really cool. I was only with him for like a week.
Huh.
He seemed nice enough.
Sometimes spending
Yeah.
somebody with a week with somebody, you can really get to know them.
Yeah, we clicked. We really nice.
Happy
Yeah,
like that, man.
yeah.
It's like me and Corey.
Oh yeah, Corey.
Yeah.
Corey's one of those guys. You meet him, and he's everyone's friend right away.
But so Jim ended up phoning me, and I got on Real, like just through China distribution.
Sick.
Wait a minute. They put you on the squad.
No, just on China distribution flow.
For
But
God,
Jim
wow.
was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
it's on.
It's
You know.
on. We're going to send extra. Pretty much.
I don't even know.
I
I
don't
think
know
it
either,
come out
man.
of China's budget.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe back then it probably did.
It probably
You would
was.
think that
Yeah.
you would think that
Who knows?
Jim
Who
Jim's
knows?
such a nice guy
He
that he would
is.
throw board. He'd probably give him extra boards for you to take.
I mean, I've met Jim now, and he is the nicest dude.
He's
so
nice.
that is totally possible.
For sure.
I was so young and
Right.
naive back then.
He's
Who,
like-
who knows?
they're
what
probably
goes
like,
on?
just take care of them. We'll figure this out.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
if
Right.
Jim knows who you are, vouches for you, the distribution's like, oh, we need to take care of this
Straight
kid.
up.
Because not everyone.
Because then the boxes were nice too. Yeah, I actually got
changed a
loads
little
of
bit.
boards and like
See?
wheels and stuff. I was
See?
stoked. Yeah,
That's sick.
Yeah.
so it was really cool.
Because it's interesting because we always talk about, I mean, it's not so much nowadays, but, back then and leading up to now, it was harder for Europeans and people not in the U.S. to go through the distribution process. Even in Canada, it was tough for people to go through that distribution process, get over that hump, and get into actual companies in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a massive hurdle.
It's a
That was
hurdle,
a
right?
huge part of my career. Like just that hurdle itself.
Right. And now you're climbing the ladder of that hurdle to get over. He's
Spectacles,
giving a
testicles,
sign-
wallet, and watch.
Yeah. But you were climbing that.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a step in the ladder.
Yeah, no, that was a huge
Right.
hurdle throughout my career. And with Kevin Parrott and filming, he'd always
Mm-hmm.
tell me, go over there. And I was still Stone and Motley guy, kind of.
Okay.
I was nervous. But there was a few times, like, where people were like, hey, come out here
To the U.S.
to the U.S. We got you.
Just giving you that invite and opening the door, like,
Right?
yeah.
Nah, but there was a few times I turned up,
You turned up.
and they didn't.
Oh,
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. What?
you came out here and they bailed on you.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Who?
Damn.
Yeah, let's call him now.
Who?
Nah.
Well, I've actually I've spoke to him about it
Have you?
personally. Yeah,
Okay.
and it was Dustin.
Dustin Dolan.
Yeah,
Oh my
Dustin.
God. Yeah, you trusted him.
But I was so naive and stuff. Yeah, even
right.
he said that. He was like, "Dude, you judging me?" Like, I spent loads of time with the guy. He's like, "Did you judge me?" Like,
You probably had no clue you were coming.
No, exactly. But that was one time, and then just like there was another time where some people come over and the trip went all well, and I'd be like, "Hey, right, I'm coming. I booked a flight," and it's like, "Oh well."
It's a little different.
But wait, what did you do when you got
I
out
was
here?
just about to say, what did you do?
Oh, how I got here?
I mean, you come here. Dustin Dolan's nowhere to be found.
Oh,
and
God.
What do you,
Well,
Well,
have this work out, yeah.
So Kevin Parrott kind of knew, he wasn't going to leave nobody short. Kevin really would help us out loads.
okay.
So we came and we had a Volcom Europe trip in America. I'm sure the edit is somewhere, but it doesn't. Nobody cared, It was so bad. It was just a bunch of Europeans just getting half-ass spots. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Some people, Axel wasn't even involved.
Wait, what
Some
video?
people-
What,
it was like
some people
proper,
care, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
what video is
we
this
went-
called? What is it called?
I couldn't even tell you.
the name, okay.
No, I don't even know if the edit actually come out.
Okay.
Okay,
gotcha.
But they left me here, and I got left here, and then I just had to get my flight changed and come home.
Oh, shit.
okay.
Because like the trip was ending, and I was like, he'd already booked like a flight for me.
Were you already
and then
staying?
I was like, I'm not staying, and we just
Right.
went
were you
to the
staying
plane.
somewhere though? I mean, did you have like a place?
Yeah, we were staying at the Volcom house, the
Oh,
one
okay.
with the mini ramp.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you had a.
Yeah, at the
You were
time. Yeah.
kind of okay, but it still sucks, man. You're in a whole different country.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah, it
you
was
have-
just nerve wracking.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Everyone handles it different. At the time, it was just like that's how I felt.
Right.
I never took offense to it, and like me and Dustin are really good friends now.
Yeah.
like we're really good friends. We spent a lot of time together.
I mean, right when you said Dustin, I was like,
yeah. No, he's a legend. I love Dustin.
He's the
like-
best.
no doubt.
Yeah, we've hung out
He's the
so
best.
much in Europe. He's incredible.
I love
Yeah.
that you had a conversation with him though.
No, we
and
did. We
was
spoke
like-
about.
was
He
like,
probably
yeah.
doesn't remember it.
Right, right.
It was like in the southwest of France, and we were all faded, and I was just like, "Right, dude." I'm telling you.
We got to talk about the real thing. So the real thing, you were you got the blessing from
Yeah. So,
Jim Thiebaud called you up and all that stuff. So then what transpired after that? How long did it take you to actually like get on the team? Did you come out here and like skate with them? What happened?
So there was a couple of times that they came to the UK,
Okay.
and I met Nate, and I actually met Jack, and Justin was there, Robbie, I think Carl might have been there. It was like
Okay.
quite early on, and I got to skate with them and stuff, and a few of them trips happened, and I was McStoney, so I didn't really. And obviously, there was some discouraging moments, so I didn't come out here
What do you mean?
like straight away because of the Dustin thing and stuff.
Right.
oh,
I was kinda
see
off
what you're
put.
saying. Okay.
And
but the real guys had nothing to do with that.
no, they
though.
had nothing to do with that. But I ended up coming out here through like GX1000. I met them in London. They put me up and stuff
Oh wow,
Oh.
in San Francisco.
in San Francisco.
Okay.
And whilst I was there, obviously I went to go see the real guys. That was like my opportunity and time to.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was there with them, and that was my way to come over and feel like safe.
Mhm.
And so then I went and met them, and I met Mack, Schaaf.
Sick.
I don't know if I said that right.
Max Schaaf, yeah.
Mhm.
And it was his first day on the job, and we met that day and ended up like bonding.
Nice.
The GX1000 guys, at that point in time, they weren't a board company yet. There was no like they're not
No,
putting you on the team. Like they were just getting you out here.
Yeah, they just
as
released like
homies.
one. Yeah, as a homie thing.
Got
They'd
you,
come to
okay.
London and release like GX1000 in London and stuff. And
okay.
I wasn't in the edit, but I was with them the whole time. I was like kind of showing them around because I was living there at the time, and the guy I lived on the mini ramp with, he filmed and so I ended up just like meeting him. Yeah,
Okay.
and then they said they got me, so I ended up coming over and staying with them. Yeah,
And that's when you bonded with Mack Schaaf.
yeah, and then I went to Deluxe and went to the warehouse and met them for the first time after like all the trips and stuff.
Okay.
And so that's how I sort of got introduced into Real, and we ended up filming loads. Actually, filmed loads. We ended up doing that Spitfire Arson department and stuff like that.
Now, still, how long was the trip for? A couple weeks, maybe a month?
I tried to come like, I think that one was 6 weeks.
Mhm.
I tried to come for like 6 to 8 weeks each time.
Okay.
Which can be hard, you know. It's when you're traveling and
Sure.
you're just being away from home and everything like that.
Yeah.
It should be really difficult.
So, here's the arson department right here. Boom.
Oh yeah. This was the sort of first introduction to Deluxe, as it was,
Right.
as a European, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first like online edit that I was in, you know, that was being supported and stuff like.
Ooh, I
just
smell
for
like
being
that
out
keel
here.
That was
is
so
buttery.
good, bro.
Wait, so this is your first time going to San Francisco?
Yeah, it's not my first time because I'd been there like loosely on a trip before, but this is my first like committed. I'm gonna stay here and meet people and skateboard.
I mean, you got a whole part out of it.
Yeah, we ended up getting a whole part out of it. I was living on Mack's. I came back after that GX1000 trip and I didn't stay with the GX1000 guys.
Okay.
I ended up branching off into the Deluxe and I stayed with Mack the next time around. And
Okay.
that was actually this trip. I think I was there for like 6 weeks, maybe.
Wow.
Was it 6 weeks? I think it was 6 weeks.
Who were you going out with every day, skating, filming?
Just Mack. We would stay on the sofa and Mack had got the job in the van and everything. So
Okay.
I was just in the right place at the right time, I think.
Wow,
You know?
perfect.
Like whoever was in town, I'd be in the van anyway because I was staying with Mack. Yeah.
So this was. Oh wait, who are we talking about? Mack?
Mack.
The guy in the kitchen?
The guy in the kitchen.
Mack.
Mack.
Oh, did you call him Max Schaaf?
No,
is that
Mack.
what you call?
Mack.
Is that what he called?
I thought you said Mack Schaaf.
No,
Is your last
Mack.
name Schaaf too?
It's Scharff. Scharff.
You're
There we
right.
go.
Whoa,
Scharff.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Come on, I
Wait,
got
wait,
the two
wait.
mixed up. I knew I got it. I knew
Got
I
it
got it.
mixed up there.
Here I was the whole time. Here I'm thinking you're buddies with Mack Schaaf. And you
Yeah.
guys are kicking it, skating vert, doing your whole thing.
No. Mack.
Apologize, Mack.
Mack.
Sorry
Scharff.
about that. I
Scharff.
can't, it's hard to
Okay.
understand. It's hard
I'm
to
sorry.
understand.
The two get really
it's his
mixed up.
Texan accent. Man.
Dude, it is.
Texas
Yeah.
accent.
Hey, 'cause I heard you say that. They all started laughing, and I was
It's a-
like,
it's a
wait.
little-
I was like, I'm like Mack Schaaf. Like, of course,
No.
100%.
No. Mack, he got the job as a filmer at Deluxe.
There
Well,
we
because
go.
it was
I'm sorry.
well, because Max rides for real.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
why I was like,
and it's really
okay.
confusing. Yeah. Every time I tell the story, it gets like, because I'm terrible. I have a horrible.
Well, I'm
accent.
glad we cleared that up.
Yes.
You got it. Got it.
People would have been really confused.
I was confused.
Thinking there's a vert scare out there filming.
100%. I was like, wait, Mack Schaaf is in the van driving around filming.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No,
Amazing.
no.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
about him. Anyway, Mack,
We got it.
That was tight.
we're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
So we ended up filming all of this.
Okay.
In the time that I was.
And
there.
that probably propelled you a little bit further.
It did. Yeah. And it
I
kind
loved
of
it.
grew from there.
I
you know.
I love the journey.
Yeah.
The journey is cool.
It was cool.
I love it
Yeah.
because like, and that's why I like talking about shit like that because like, man, we all end up in the same place, you know. But bro, our journey, the distribution, Jart, the whole McDonald's, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
dating the manager, not working out,
Oh, there's a lot more to it, but
the
there's-
journey.
Yeah, the journey is different for everyone.
sure,
Of course.
sure, and especially coming from like the UK. European, I mean, we even said before, like Canadians have, some people
Yeah.
have it like Wade DeSarmo, no problem. Boom, he's in there. You know what I mean? Other people,
Yeah.
it's a fucking gnarly journey.
It's a really
man.
big hurdle.
Yeah.
I've had like interviews in Free Magazine that have called like "Still Living the American Dream." You know, before going
Right.
pro and stuff
Yeah.
like this.
For sure.
You know, so the hurdle is big as a European skateboarder,
Right.
but as Europe as a whole, you know, it's changed a lot now. There's like brands that support themselves.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
amazing.
And crush it. Yeah,
Right.
which is
For sure.
incredible.
And there's always been
but
that
as
way.
as a rider, it was hard
Right.
because I was still
Right.
perceived as that way.
Totally.
And it's just always been perceived about like the U.S. is the hub for skateboarding, right? And it's like there's always been those European companies, Jart, and there's always been those Brazilian
Cliche.
companies or Cliche and
yeah.
all these. But it's always been that hyper focus on American companies.
Yeah, of course. You know, the videos, the spots, the
Right.
style. It's incredible. Everyone wants to sort of
for sure.
recreate it. And back then, when I started, everyone wanted to do that.
Right.
but then it was changing a bit, and so I've had interviews like that, and the hurdle can be tough. But, after meeting Mack, I would just come back and forth periodically throughout the year. I'd try and do as much as I could.
Right. Skater with them and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That did happen once. But yeah, and then it grew from there. There was more Spitfire trips. He would come to Europe, and we would hang out and go filming. And
what was the moment that you were on?
I think it was after the Spitfire Arson Department.
Really? Okay,
Yeah,
that quick.
I think so.
Huh.
Yeah, it was like really quick after meeting Mack, and like maybe I came like twice before that happened.
That's relatively fast for sure.
Yeah, it was really fast.
But
But
I
I was
love-
here for a long time, both times.
Sure,
you know?
sure.
And
But I love that.
I guess I had an impact. I don't know.
But that's the thing, though, is like you're actually like and that shows a lot too to the companies too. You're making the effort. You're coming out here kind of on your own.
I think I just
you
bugged
know?
them, you know. Mack used to have to like work in the office most mornings, and I would not know what to do, and I'd be jet lagged and stony Joe, and I would like fall asleep on the couch, and I snore like incredibly bad. And so I think
How bad?
I think I
One
was
to
just
10?
present,
Right.
you know,
12.
too present. They were like, "We gotta get rid of this." No. But we'd spend a lot of time. I'd spent a lot of time in the warehouse.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm sure when you were not there, you were getting footage and sending. Were you sending in footage a bunch too? Probably?
Yeah, I was sending in footage a bunch, and like I said, Mack would come to Europe a lot, so
Yeah.
we'd ended up doing like the Spitfire Arson Department that was in Italy, and going
Oh, that
from-
switch front heel, dude.
That shit
Yeah,
was
I was
I think this was the part after this one I went
because that
Yeah.
spot. Yeah, this is the intro.
Well, this is a real.
yeah, this
it's
is like
the
the
intro.
welcome thing, but this was probably from the second trip or third trip.
Okay. Yeah.
That switch front heel. I remember.
That
I
shit
went to that
was so
spot,
legit, bro.
but like it's in someone's house, isn't it? That where you land right there.
Yeah.
And
I
I always
didn't
like,
know.
it's kind of weird, but
A lot of spots in San Francisco.
Well, it
are people's
happened really
houses.
quick, and I was so surprised. I just walked out the gate. I didn't want
Oh,
to make
yeah,
any
yeah.
noise. you
Well, that
know?
spot's in L.A.
Oh,
Chris.
is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just like
shit.
that's why it's even weirder almost.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it was strange as a European skateboarder, like just not knowing how to skate in spots properly,
Right.
you know. But we would just go out and
Get her done.
yeah,
Shit.
just I don't know, have fun most of the time.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drink some bevies.
Right.
You know, suddenly you're trying something and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I nearly did that. And
Yeah.
then you're like, oh,
Yeah,
now I did a new trick, and that's kind of how my skateboarding works. I can't like, if you took me to a flat bar and said like, do a front people pop out, I would actually be there for about an hour. I'm not kidding. But if you took me to a handrail where you had to pop out and it was just the right, I don't know, you know, at some point you'd probably like,
Right.
you know, and that's happened a lot in my skateboarding.
Well, you just do what feels comfortable. With
Yeah,
something.
you know, the spot
yeah.
dictates the trick half the time.
Right.
It's almost like you know you can ollie higher over something than you can just on flat ground, right?
Yeah,
It's like you put a
exactly.
can there, you're gonna ollie over the can. You're gonna ollie higher than you
You
can.
might not be able to blunt slide a ledge from flat, but if there's bank, and then you can
Certain
like,
little-
suddenly you're 180ing in,
Yeah, exactly.
and then you
That's
flip
how
to
you make
it,
it happen.
but you can't blunt frontside flip. Yeah, but there's a bank. You know, that's how I see it.
Do you have like a trick list at all or anything like that, or do you just kind of like
No.
you're just like
Spontaneous.
whatever happens that day just goes?
Yeah, pretty much. The only thing I got is flat ground. I like skating flat ground.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah.
Love flat ground.
I like
Okay.
the spontaneous skateboarding, bro. Sometimes when it's not planned out and you just go out and see what happens during the day, like sometimes you create some great shit. You're like, I didn't even know I was gonna do that today.
Yeah. Honestly, same thing happened today. To be honest, skating in the spot. Yeah,
There you
it
go.
happens all the time.
Yeah.
My worst trick that I absolutely hate is kickflip.
You know,
Why? You're good at it.
I just I always turn backside. And I do it. Well, like
Oh.
if you took me to a stair set, it'd take me maybe like half an hour to kickflip it.
Oh, well, you've been doing.
But I could do like other stuff like first go,
Because
like
you-
switch flip or
Yeah.
switch heel, or
Right.
like I might be able to like nollie backside flip it first try if I got really lucky and I wasn't thinking about it.
Right.
You know, but if you ask me to kick flip it, it's not gonna happen. It would take forever. And I'm watching people just like,
Yeah, but there's
Right,
no
right,
reason
yeah.
to try something like you're going to
no,
do a
I just
seven
gave up. I was
stair.
like, fuck that one. I just did the other one.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
Exactly.
sit here trying to kickflip for 5 hours.
I know, but I do though. Sometimes
Yeah.
I get like fed up, and I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I'm gonna do it."
I just wanna do this
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
just to do it,
Yeah.
and I'll still be there for half an hour.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know what? It's
So
funny.
you're fuming, like tweaking, like just screaming at your board, like
That's skating in a nutshell. though.
Oh, dude, I was doing it today. I was like rolling around in dirt, just fucking, just screaming, like, didn't want to scream at anyone, so I was just like, like a turkey.
I remember meeting you for the first time in London.
Oh shit, I probably was fucking turkey.
No, it was this is a spot that's right by the water. Some of the best flat ground I've ever skated. It's
Canada Water.
Yes, Canada Water.
Canada Water.
Yeah. That spot, I remember I met you that day. I was so hyped to skate there. The ground was so good. I get there, I do like 5 tricks, and my pants just rip in half.
Oh shit.
Literally had to like tie it around so I couldn't even skate it, which I was bummed. And then you probably just saw me in my underwear sitting there. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I should never. That was the first time I met you. When I ripped my pants off accidentally. So,
Yeah, I think I do remember that.
Yeah, it was like Wade was there.
Yeah,
Wade Desarmo was there.
yeah.
It was for a street league, I think. But
Yeah, it was for the street league.
but that spot was some of the best flat ground I've ever skated right there.
Yeah, it's and there's nothing there really. It's like a 2-stand ledge.
Yeah.
But it's incredible.
It's a great spot.
Yeah.
Basically a flat ground spot.
Yeah, but,
Okay.
It's
but
like
people do like
Mach
drop
Bug.
manuals and flip drop manuals, and there's like a
Yeah.
ledge you can pop up.
I'm sure I've seen it. I just can't picture it in my head right now.
It's
Yeah, it was all over the gram
It's-
at one point.
yeah.
I
It
mean,
was,
in European skate, I mean, it would have branched over
Sure,
here.
sure,
Right.
sure.
but it was literally like skating Machba.
Yeah.
It was
it's
literally
so
skating
good.
Machba, but you were in London. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
sick.
Those spots are few and far between. Though it's like we got the courthouse downtown. That's like the flat ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
equivalent of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
After the video, boom, you're set. You're on Real fully. You got Converse, Volcom, which you've been a part of for
Yeah.
a long time.
Big
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
Volcom, like from the beginning as well.
Yeah.
So like I worked with them with the Holy Stokes video,
Mhm,
and like I knew Ant Travis at the time, and Alec, and just all the game. Ben was on there.
Ben Rimmers.
Yeah, Ben Rimmers. And so I did a lot of work with them and stuff, and then I was with Real fully on, and I guess
I love that, bro.
yeah, we just kept skating.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
kept coming out here.
At that point too, you're like fully on Converse too. At this point, right? You're like,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, at this point I was.
at that point, but
Yeah.
like also everything kind of dissolved. Like where
Yeah,
it was
like the
you're up
barriers
there,
kinda-
yeah, everything kind of chilled
yeah,
out. 'Cause-
yeah. Just through like coming here and like doing them videos and spending the time here and stuff. And then I think it was like everything was fine. We just obviously like doing more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then just they turned me pro. Mack did a secret trip.
Mack
to-
Schaaf again.
Yeah.
This guy is
But-
incredible, bro. He's incredible.
What he does,
From what
you
I've
don't
heard,
know.
only on this show, this guy's
He does it all.
He does
It's
it all,
more
man.
than Doobie.
He's a-
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Don't get it twisted.
Crazy. No, what did they do with the pro? party?
So I guess there was meant to be a Copenhagen trip or something. I can't remember. There was meant to be a trip, and
Around CHP? Or
yeah,
no?
something like
Okay.
that. I can't exactly remember because I don't know if it lined up because we didn't go.
Mhm.
And Mack came, and he was just like, "Who do you want to come on this trip?" We just ended up being in Germany, in Cologne, staying with this filmer, who's also called Max
Okay.
Pack.
Mac or Max?
Mac Pack?
Yeah, Mac Pack.
Mac Pack.
Mac Pack. That's like that's not
This
his
is going
real
to be
name.
impossible to kind of try to keep track of, man.
Well, it's
Mack Schaaf, we got Mack-
Well, it's Mack
Yeah.
Scharff.
Yeah.
Mac Scharff. Yeah.
Max Pack.
Max Pack.
Max
and then
Pack.
Max Schaaf.
And then Max Schaaf.
Okay.
And then so we were there, and we had a couple of buddies come on the trip, and we was like filming, and it went towards the postcards part that came out.
Yes. Which you
'Cause
did the
that was
cover
kinda-
art.
yeah.
You drew the cover art, right? It was a.
Yeah, because
yeah.
I've been learning to do tattooing and
Mhm.
stuff like that, just painting it and learning the art of tattooing.
Sick.
Not like properly in the studio or anything. I just
Ah.
a lot of my friends are really associated with it,
Okay.
and they're heavily tattooed and work in studios and
Mm.
have really sort of mastered the art of it, like the old school art of it. It's
Yeah.
very much like skateboarding. It's a very underground thing. There's a lot of hidden
Mm.
things that you wouldn't know. Like you can't just really buy an Amazon machine and do a good tattoo.
Right,
That's
sure.
just not gonna happen.
Right.
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 I mean, you could, but I don't know. It wouldn't be that cool.
This is the
Same
part,
result.
right? The postcards part.
So I ended up doing the art for it. I ended
Yeah.
up doing some designs for Real as a board series.
Sick.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you went out there for this
And
video?
well, we were
or-
filming for this.
for this video,
For
okay.
this.
Right.
And we ended up finishing the Germany trip in Manchester.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hometown. Okay.
And that's where it happened, in the local skate shop. The one I was telling you about, the one from the very beginning, the distribution that turned into the skate shop. Black Sheep.
Black Sheep.
Because I stuck with them this whole time.
That's awesome. Yeah.
You know, and that's hence why I live in Manchester, because I have a big circle of friends there.
Nice.
And you had no idea.
No. Well, kind of. There was one moment.
Why? What happened there?
They asked if my mom wanted to come.
Wait.
And I was like,
They asked.
I mean, you can.
Who? Mack Schaaf asked you?
Mack.
Which Mack? Mack
The
Pack?
film. No. I got asked if she
film
wanted
Mack.
to come. That was like spare budget.
But what?
Because
That's
I don't
weird. That
don't
is
see her a
weird.
lot. Like
Okay,
I left.
nice.
Okay,
Like I
okay,
left
yeah.
Ashford. She still lives in Ashford, and I like with skateboarding. I pretty much just left, and there was a point where I didn't see her for like 5 years.
Wow.
I just didn't go home. I was just like,
Okay.
just trying to get it.
Right.
So it was no thing to be like, do you want to see your mom?
So it
You know?
kind of
'Cause
makes sense.
I don't see her ever. We're a different end of the country, and
Right.
that's fine. We keep in touch and
That's
stuff.
cool that you had that option, though.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it kind of set off an alarm bell.
Yeah, I
about
thought it was
like,
weird,
oh,
but it wasn't that weird because, it'd be nice.
Like
to
it
see
made
my mom.
sense, but it was yeah.
Yeah, but then
nice,
it,
nice
you know,
gesture at the end of the day.
but I
For
didn't.
sure.
I did not know it was gonna happen the way it happened, like on the day and stuff, and all the people that were there, I was shocked. Like some of the people, the ones that tried to guide me away from God's girl. Simon Woods, he was there. Like incredible amount of people. My mom obviously did surprise me. In the
Oh,
end.
wow.
Yeah,
Sick.
it was pretty crazy.
So they did it at Black Sheep. They had all the boards there. Boom.
Yeah. We like walked in and there was like
Ah.
a fake magazine reveal kind of, and there was an ad.
a fake. It was a fake magazine.
Well, no, it was for Free Skate Mag, but
Oh.
I've never seen a magazine reveal.
Right.
A magazine reveal.
Yeah, where you like first look or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first
you
look.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've never seen. So we just did that.
So
and I
you were
was
sitting there flipping through the magazine,
Yeah.
and then you got to
like,
your
it was like
page.
the first page, and then it was
Wait,
like.
is this on YouTube? Oh, there's a picture here. Let's see.
I think there's a picture somewhere. It's
Yeah.
not the most flattering picture.
No, but it's like we got
I mean, I'm not shy to the fact.
Oh, that's
Is this
awesome.
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yeah.
It's not the most flattering picture. I'm not shy to the fact.
But wait a minute. So you're in the skate shop and you got to read all this stuff. You just think this is an ad, maybe?
Yeah, I did. I just thought it was an ad. And
Boards in skate.
And
wait,
there's
wait,
like some
wait.
stairs behind me, and everyone sort of was round the corner.
Oh, so you didn't know anyone was there yet?
No, I had
Okay.
no idea that it was happening. We just went skating on the day in Manchester and had like a really fun day.
So wait, it's kind of confusing. But on your tooth, where the
Yeah, that's
absence
what
of
it
your tooth, it
says.
says
Yeah.
Harry is pro.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Amazing.
There.
But the text of it is boards and skate shops soon, including Black Sheep, 501 Focus, No Comply, Labor. So it's a whole list of
yeah,
shops.
all the shops. So it's like almost trickery. I guess.
Yeah.
'Cause
You're
gonna look at
standing
that.
there like, wait, okay, what's the ad? I mean, well, what does it say on my tooth here?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then everyone came running down the stairs, and
And then you knew.
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And then we had a big party, and there was a bar around the corner, and I actually spent the whole night with my mum,
Yeah.
hanging out with my mum.
Sick.
And I walked her
Sick.
back to the hotel,
Amazing.
and then I came back and got fucked up.
You're-
Yeah,
As
and then we
you
went
should.
fishing the next day, and I caught this
Oh, look,
huge,
this is-
huge pike fish. I
No
caught
way.
3.
Really?
Yeah, 3. It was insane.
That's
Insane.
so rad.
So this is the whole thing.
Yeah, it was
That's
huge.
dope.
Doobie went and we partied all night and we barely slept. And Doobie didn't sleep and he went off to the local decathlon. It's like a sports center, and he bought a fishing rod. And because he's hugely into fishing, he's massive into fishing. He got me this really good fishing rod. And we was hungover as anything the next day. Skating kind of happened, but not really.
Did he even know where to go fishing?
Yeah,
Oh, he knew.
He's resourceful, man.
He is.
He's incredible. So
Okay.
he'd already Googled satellite viewed like local water spots, like just bodies of water.
Maybe with
Okay.
fish in it, maybe not.
Yeah.
We don't know.
So
We're
there's
just gonna pull up.
there's like an area called Salford in Manchester, and it's a super ghetto area, but they have this like man-made swimming reservoir, fish.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
sealed off from the ocean. It's like there's water filters,
Mm.
but there are fish in there. And yeah, we
So he went to
fishing.
the decathlon.
Yeah, got
bought
me the
sh-
rod, and he was like, "We're not doing anything." He's like, we just went, and we went fishing all day, no fish for like 8 hours, and it started
Wow.
getting dark, and I was like, to be honest, I was like, this is a bit wank.
Yeah.
It's a bit shit, this.
Yeah.
And suddenly we were like, right, one more time, and we threw the rod in. I think Mack has the video somewhere, and we threw the rod. We like, and yeah, huge pike, massive pike.
Okay.
And then he got another one, and then I got another one, and then
Well, it was
went
around
started
feeding. It was
rolling
around their
in.
dinner time.
Yeah, right. And
Gotta
we went back the next day. I'm gonna find the photo.
Yeah, please.
We went back the next day, and he caught another massive one, and I was with my lady and her daughter, and she'd never seen a fish, like
Up close like
because
that.
she's like 4, and that huge one. People honestly didn't believe it was possible. We had people walking past being like, "Nah, it's a man-made lake. There's no fish in there." Like,
Really?
yeah. To be honest, I didn't even think there's a fish in there. It's such a unique thing. It's like
Listen,
what
dude,
they used to build huge boats in, and it's now like a wakeboard park. And a
Okay.
Is
fishing
it
thing.
a catch and release type of deal? Where
Yeah, you should always catch them.
Oh,
'Cause
you don't need 'em.
But they do put new fish in there every year, so that
Okay.
yeah,
I mean, Doobie's a magical person.
No,
He can
he
make
did-
anything. Just,
he doesn't. He don't.
he
No,
can
no.
make anything.
If it was
No,
to bring
no,
a fish
no,
home,
there
Oh,
you
you
that's a
There
pretty
you
big
go.
fish there.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
You little four,
big
4.5.
fish.
Yeah, 4 feet.
Look at Doobie.
4 feet, dude. That's not.
Yeah, it was bigger than
That's
my,
a big
bigger than my
dog.
leg.
That's like this right
Wait, is
here.
that recent or is that old?
Well, that was from the things. What, maybe like 2-3 years
I
ago.
know, but that was on your story though. Is that recent?
Oh no, I just kept
Oh,
that. I'm not.
yeah.
He was like, it's one of a kind. I had to hold the thing. I was so scared. It was all slimy. And I don't know. I don't really do that, dude. It was scary. And he
It's
was
a
like, yeah,
fish.
he was like, you're never gonna do this again. So you have to.
Doobie's a
Yeah.
Gotta keep that picture.
Yeah,
this guy's
exactly.
a
That's my trophy picture.
This guy's a
you know?
magician, bro. He's a magical.
Yeah. So
Makes things happen.
So then, yeah, the whole party happened.
That
and
was it.
I went pro.
Amazing.
Yeah, working on some projects now.
Yeah. What are you working on? What do we got? Well, you're here. I mean, you're visiting. What did you say? You're on an 8-week
8-week trip.
8-week trip.
Yeah.
Halfway through it right now.
Halfway through.
Got a
Got
clip
like-
today.
Yeah, got a,
Yeah?
got a
Get
clip
'em.
today.
So we're good.
You can tell by your hat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
Got
got,
salt
the
stains on it.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a little bit. Yeah, a little
You
bit.
came straight from here after the clip.
Yeah, straight after the clip. It was a terrible battle.
I mean, it was a good day though.
But it was
Got
a
the
good day.
clip.
Yeah, so I'm here for another 4 weeks. And yeah, it's been okay so far.
So-
the weather's been crazy.
Who are you
The
staying
rain,
with?
You guys had the crazy.
Mhm.
I'm staying with Jack Olson.
Jack, the best.
And
He's sitting right
He's
over here,
here.
ladies and gentlemen.
dude drinks 1 pint.
Oh.
If you know him, dude drinks 1 beer on Instagram. Corey.
Yeah,
Lillet.
Corey, yeah.
Okay.
I'm staying with him because they like live together.
Okay.
You know.
Did
It's-
Robbie used to live there too, right?
Yeah, Robbie used to live there.
Robbie Brockle.
Yeah,
Sick.
but they replaced him with another guy called Rob.
They replaced
He's
him
actually
with another
really,
guy.
yeah, another Rob.
Let's get Robbie out. Let's get into this other guy. Robbie.
Yeah, but he's actually really nice and he's
Okay.
lovely. It's really cool.
Didn't Ernie live
environment.
there too at one point? Am I tripping?
I'm not sure.
No?
I think Tim did.
Tim, okay.
Yeah, Tim Fulton. I
Okay.
think he used to live there.
Oh.
But yeah, it's really cool. So
So I mean, you're around dudes that want to go skate every day, obviously, and go get clips. So you're in a good spot right now.
yeah, no, I guess because I'm here for it's a long amount of time, but
Right.
not the longest.
Yeah.
It's hard to come here and like jet lag.
And
everything,
also
get
in LA, you got to
adjusted.
drive around and from spot to
Yeah.
spot. It's a whole thing.
It can be difficult to get started at the beginning.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So I try to come for like 8 weeks, and yeah, it's a really good environment. We sort of
Mhm.
meet up, jump in the van, try to go film every day.
Have you
when
ever-
people are around? I don't want to put people off their schedule. That's the other thing.
Interesting.
I can't just turn up.
You
and
want
be,
to. You want
Hey
to.
guys, let's go film every day. Even though like you might have to like edit this thing or do this thing, and so
Right.
that's like a hard thing to like communicate from overseas anyway. So I try to come for like a long time.
But you wanna slide-
like, you slide in.
You want to slide in,
Yeah.
and just be like, "Hey, I'm here. Don't make a fuss over me."
No, but let's
I'm
try
not.
to get some
I'm not going to
clips,
call the
yeah.
shots, but hey, like I'm
Yeah.
only here for 8 weeks, so let's go.
Right.
Right? Like,
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
there's days off,
Sure.
which is the beauty of like coming for a long time. You
Yeah.
can have like days off, and yeah, the weather's been bad, so. But yeah, that's the idea. Is just like to slip in and not to upset the apple cart and like put people off their routine.
Right.
Yeah.
Because and that's respectful. I like that.
Yeah,
Because
because obviously that just puts pressure on me too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
if I
you're
turn
for
if I
2
turn
weeks,
up,
it's
yeah.
like, dude, you got to be out every single day trying to make it happen, and then you're worried about not getting clips.
Exactly, and I'm not that skater, dude. Like I'm McDonald, like I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm like I need like 3 hours or something. Chill, dude. It's like, they're like he's already. Let's go. Like I don't know, but it's fun. That's why I come for such a long time.
no, I mean it's
Yeah.
the proper way to do it.
Yeah.
Like when I would go to Barcelona, I would go out there every summer for like 3 months, right, and just hang out, do my thing. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of refreshing not to be on like a team schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
and you're kind of like on an individual schedule. You and your boys, right?
Yeah, and the crew I'm staying
Yeah.
with is great. Like Corey came and stayed with me in Manchester, and you know we're good friends and
Sick.
good friends with Jack. So the house is a good environment.
It's better to not feel that pressure though when you definitely get to spend a good amount of time, and then you get to kind of dial in on. All right, I'm gonna go there. You get to see the lay of the land, and you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because quite often, like the spot that you think you're gonna kill, you get there and you're like, oh fuck this shit, and I've come
Yeah.
all this way and we've
That shit
driven 2
backfires.
hours, and now the pressure's kicking in. So I don't like to do that.
Right.
I like to just sort of be like, get in the van and watch everyone go to somewhere, and then I'll be like,
Dude, that's the best. When someone claims a trick at a spot, you're like, oh,
yeah,
yeah,
like, oh,
let's see what happens here.
It's almost comical. Like,
Yeah.
you gonna do that there?
yeah. 9 out of 10 times
You're
I
like,
don't
are
do
you
it.
sure, big dog? Come on now.
So I don't,
All right,
I don't
let's
like
go.
doing that.
Let's go. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I'm not that guy.
Speaking of Jack Olson, he's sitting right over here. So this is going to be a weird thing to talk. But have you been to Tampa? Have you done Tampa Pro, Tampa Ams, stuff like that?
I've never done it.
Really? The
No.
reason I bring it up, Jack, bro, you killed
Kills
it.
it.
bro.
Jack kills it
Best-
respectfully.
best
Hey,
tricks and
especially the best
everything.
tricks, yeah.
We were just saying
Ooh,
about claiming.
good
If Jack
God.
claims something, he does it.
We talked
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that just recently, bro. And I mean, what you do?
Switch front blunt, switch flip?
switch flip, bro. Come on now,
Bro.
The whole
After
thing.
time, though, bro.
After
Yeah.
time. Oh,
I know, don't matter.
After time.
He's stuck
I'm just
in
kidding.
there.
I'm just kidding.
He's stuck in there, bro.
I was like, damn, it was right after.
Yeah, true
no, but
spirit
even
stuck in there.
even
The
the
one
best trick before that
yeah,
too.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You're killing it, bro. You're in there, bro.
Kickflip. Kickflip
Now,
able to
this
back
puts pressure on me
nose
as I'm staying there.
I mean, dude, you
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
you got a competitor right here, bro. He's fucking
That's
killing
team.
it, bro.
Yeah, it's an inspiration, really.
Did you? I know the audience can't hear you, but did Jamie Foy win the one that you did that trick the year before this? You won.
Yeah, he got first twice in a row, and I got second twice in a row.
He got first twice in a row. You got second
Wow.
twice. Bro.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, you did the kickflip feeble to back nose blunt.
Yeah.
And you did some other stuff as well. But yeah,
Hold
that
on,
trick
hold
that
on.
Jamie did was like the front blunt, 270
let's see
nose,
it.
like that was to nose blunt, whatever.
Oh,
We got something right here. But this is not. Oh, this.
Yeah,
Look at
but
that.
This year,
Whoa.
Oh, and then
Oh,
he
you
did the
did
front
that
crook
too.
nollie flip.
yeah, but I did that one after time too.
After time.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine ever
The
doing
switch
something
blunt,
like
switch flips, man, right after time every right?
It's
Bro.
like switch people like back lip.
Oh, that's right. Switch feeble to switch back lip, yeah.
Oh.
That's what. Damn.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's crazy.
Are you-
Switch people to switch back lip.
dude, are you? How do you feel about contests and stuff? Do you do well? Do you not like them? What's your?
I
What's your
don't
take?
like them.
Uh,
You know, I get
crowd.
Yeah,
Is
crowd
that
nerves.
Performing.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, the whole consistency thing.
okay,
You know,
okay.
I
It's
do.
not the
I
easiest
like.
thing,
I
man.
did do them back in the day, and like in the UK and stuff, because
Mhm.
you kind of have to.
Yeah.
You know,
Comes with
and
territory.
I did win a few actually.
Right.
You know, nothing major. Yeah, I don't really like them.
gotta
I try
watch
to
it.
avoid them.
we got to watch this one though.
Same.
It's
Yeah,
Jack
really,
doing the,
really. It's not for me.
switch blunt kick.
Wow, back to switch.
Yeah, bro, that was
Yeah.
gnarly, bro.
God damn.
Wow, beast.
Hold on, we're gonna slow mo this thing. Do, 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 do.
That was kind of cool though because
Yeah.
regardless that you didn't get it in time, people still saw it and people were
Fuck
like
yeah.
hyped on that.
Well,
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
bro.
People
For the
were-
last two contests in a row, you've made the highlight reel on Instagram, and you know what I mean. Like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I have people coming up to me still. Like the other day, someone was like, Tampa Pro.
Tampa
The
Pro.
other day, somebody Tampa Pro
Most Tampa
See?
dude, dude.
Yeah.
Most Tampa best trick dude.
Straight
Most
up.
Tampa best trick after time, dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
after time.
After time. So not a big fan. Yeah,
No, I can't do him.
Yeah.
No, I can't do him.
usually I feel like you're just a dude, just McStoney. You like to just
Yeah.
kick it with
I
the
feel I'm
homies.
incredibly lucky.
Yeah.
You know, in my position, because I am just a McStoney, and like, even as like thinking about the art of skateboarding, or the physical act of doing it, like learning tricks and like,
Mhm.
oh, you flick this way or do that way or anything like that. I'm rubbish at it. I don't really do that.
Bro,
I
we
just
just-
go skateboarding.
No, but
it's
I-
really,
I-
really, really bad to
yeah.
say. Like, I don't really watch skateboarding either.
Mm.
I'm like, only if it's my friends.
You're right.
Yeah.
I like really don't do that, which is probably a hindrance. To
I
be
think
honest.
a
No,
lot of skaters
I don't
are
think
like
so at
that.
all.
Yeah.
I think a lot of skaters are like that
Yeah.
these days. They
Yeah.
only like want to watch their friends or watch, you know what I'm saying? Anything outside of that, they're just like, they don't have time for it.
No. That's also true because the content's so much, so
It's
hard
overwhelming.
to like know what you're gonna be into.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's like a lot of time just to watch it and watch it.
Well, if you don't know anyone that's in the video, you're like, why am I
Yeah.
gonna watch this? I don't know anyone in it.
yeah.
The reason why we watched Yeah Right and everything like that is because we knew who was in it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah. So now
But
it's
unless
just,
the homies are like, dude, I think we should probably watch this video. There's a couple dudes in this, like
For
that.
sure.
Even if they're not in the circle, like we should probably fucking watch this video.
Oh yeah, of course the hype can exist. around
Yeah,
videos.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, when
but-
you hear the homie's homie and you're like, hey, well, sure. and
if there's
then you
hype
see
behind
new
it,
stuff.
yeah. If
But
there's
I-
hype,
yeah.
but
Yeah, I think you know about people, but you're just concentrated on. I mean, I was the
Yeah,
same
I
way
know
though.
about
I was
him.
concentrated on my circle, what was
Same,
around me,
same.
right?
There's definitely a lot of important videos that were happening in the heyday of like, you know, when Girl in Chocolate had first started that I wasn't paying attention.
Like
know
you
what
would
I'm saying?
see it, but then it wasn't even like
I might have
so-
watched it once or not even watched it, and just because I was just so consumed on my guys,
Right.
you know. So I
Right.
definitely get that and understand.
Well, you were
So,
also around the best.
yeah,
yeah, he was.
I think that probably was a part of it.
yeah.
I feel like I get kind of consumed about like other things outside of skateboarding.
Like what?
I have like a girlfriend back home. She's a little girl.
Okay.
And that kind of consumes a lot of time.
Oh, nice.
sure.
Which is lovely. I really enjoy it.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm learning to tattoo and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. That actually like watching tattoo videos or finding a new book of like references to redraw
That's
and
right.
stuff gets me more hyped to go skate than
Could you imagine a
What's
skater
that?
having other things they're hyped
Other
on besides
interests?
skate? Other interests besides skating?
Wow.
No,
Yeah.
that
You
can't
do?
be- it
You
can't
have
be
other
true.
interests?
That
yeah.
can't be
I don't
true.
know. I do like skateboarding, but yeah, I don't like to watch it.
I understand
Yeah.
that. And I think before you said it could be a hindrance, but I don't think so. I think sometimes, listen, in this day and age too, everybody's good, man. You know, it's like there's so much good skating.
I feel like it's sometimes like choice over substance, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like look at Tom Knox, for example.
Oh, Tom
Oh,
Knox.
yeah.
Like he's an incredible skateboarder.
For
And
sure.
Most of the time he'll skate the spot backwards.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, that's so good.
Yeah.
Like, and then everyone's out the spot trying to skate it backwards.
Yeah, right,
You know?
right.
Yeah, he's one of those
Right.
dudes to set up a trend
He didn't
like that.
switch straight El Toro.
Yeah.
You know, he skated it backwards. Like he ran up it and threw down and like made it look sick. I don't know. That's just something, you know. But
sure,
I think
for
it,
sure.
that's how I try.
But
to
Tom Knox, I
try
mean,
to approach it.
Yeah,
He's
outside
such-
the box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
love
he's
that.
such an.
Oh, he's
He's
incredible.
a fun skater to watch,
Yeah.
man.
And
Very
also
outside
like
the
an
box.
incredible UK skateboarder to, you know, he's now on Crooked.
Right.
So, you know, it's just incredible to see like all of that, you know, Atlanta
Right.
Drift and UK skateboarding
Oh,
represent.
this was like early in
sure.
COVID, so there was nobody around, right? During
Yeah, this was
video?
this was older. Yeah.
Oh, wow. There's
Wait, is this
people
when he
there.
skated that one spot? Yeah, it was like you could never skate there, right?
This is St. Paul's. It might be the one where he just skates
Yeah, that
here.
was nuts, bro.
Because some days you can and some days you can't. It depends.
Huh.
But it's like super old, famous spot. It's like been in so many Blueprint videos and Paul Shire ads.
Yeah,
And
man.
all back in the day.
I got to
Right.
shout out, man, UK skating and like the Blueprint, man. It was my favorite. Blueprint was my favorite company. It was a company that, okay, if I never got on chocolate, if everything worked out, or maybe I got kicked out or something happened, Blueprint would have been my choice.
you've
Like I
mentioned that.
loved, but I loved the vibe of it. Dan McGee,
Yeah, Dan
making the
McGee.
videos.
Massive shout out to Dan McGee. We ended up
Crazy,
filming
bro.
a video together later on in
Legend.
skateboarding called Blips. Yeah,
Legend, dude.
Blip
Yeah.
was the best video.
Oh, that was a
a
gnarly because Kevin
Yeah.
did it too, right?
yeah Kevin and
That
it was,
video
well, it
was
was
incredible.
originally Kevin's idea, and then Dan come on. And if you ever met Dan,
I heard he's pretty funny guy.
he's a pretty
Dan
funny
McGee?
guy. So then the project became full force.
Oh, is
and
that-
then that obviously accelerated it, so it became this huge video.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of went under the radar a little bit. but-
No, I never watched it. No, I did.
That
I
was
think
my
I'm-
big
Yeah, you
video
guys
here.
did actually watch it because I remember
Yeah.
watching it and being super stoked. I was like, shit, we made it on the Netflix.
That's awesome.
Like,
I
you
mean-
know, just like so stoked to that. I couldn't believe
I mean,
it.
we're
That's
fans
great.
of good skating. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
And
of course.
that's like
Good skaters yourself.
Bro, those Blueprint videos, they just did it for me. It just
The music
The-
and
Yeah.
the black and white footage and
You know what's
like,
funny?
the vibe of it just
Yeah.
was so good.
You could
man.
hear a song, and it'd be like, "That's a song that would be in a Blueprint video."
Yeah.
I don't know if that really makes sense, but they really made that vibe to it.
Yeah, they had like a particular rhythm with their music.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Dan McGee.
Yeah, it was
Dan
all,
McGee.
all Dan McGee. Working hard, he would always come to. He'd tell us loads about it. He'd come to London and meet Shire and Jensen and like.
Oh, mate. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
oh,
Oh,
mate.
mate.
Chop,
You
chop,
ain't-
mate.
yeah,
Yeah, chop, chop.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
I miss that guy.
yeah, yeah.
Good stuff though. Good stuff out. I was always a big fan. Always a big fan. Because they were just not, they weren't, they were just skateboarding.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything
yeah.
like, it was just them out in the streets. It wasn't like production, like, oh, we're going to go skate this rail and this. And it just felt so natural, those videos.
And it was
which
like
I loved.
it was like, it felt like you were in London.
Yes.
Every video was all street.
They inspired me to go to London and like try and skate South Bank, and like I went and switched with the 7 because I seen Jensen do it in that video. Like in my like learning, I was like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I love that.
You
When,
know,
when
the
those
video.
videos inspire you to go do exactly what you saw
Yeah.
at the same spot.
Yeah. I still try to nollie frontside flip like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
It was like his intro clip.
I was a big fan of Danny Brady, man.
Yeah.
Big Danny Brady fan, dude. That video, the first Blueprint,
Lost and Found?
Lost and Found.
Yeah, that's the one that inspired me the most.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was such a good part. Actually, I can see it now, like him doing the time lapse with the cup of tea.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dude.
Yeah, Danny Brady was
And then
like,
it's
he
like
was out there not
stop
that long ago.
inside.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is it right here. Boom.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not got a cup of tea. He's
Oh,
just
wait,
walking.
we skipped it. We skipped it. Here.
I guess
We'll
this
go
is
back,
before
we'll go
he
back.
he lived in
We'll go
London.
back. There
Really,
it
this
is.
is when he
Where's the
lived
cup
up
of tea?
north. Because he's not from London.
Blackpool?
Yeah, he's from Blackpool, which
Yeah.
is like a little bit more north than
Mhm.
Manchester. It's like on the coast.
It's hard to keep up with all you guys,
Such a
man.
good dude, though, man.
Because Paul Shire was from Croydon.
Yeah, that's like South London.
Yeah.
All mixed. Yeah, I don't know how they all met together with
You know,
Dan.
Paul Shire, it took me 3 weeks hanging out with this guy to finally understand what he was saying. It was
Yeah,
great.
he's got a strong accent.
He's got a strong accent. Oh, mate, you don't know what I'm doing, mate. I'm like, Paul, dude, I can't understand you, dude. Just slow down.
Oh, yeah, that spot's so sick. Oh, that's gone now, but I used to, I used to dream about going there. That's still there, actually.
But see what I'm saying, though? It's like them skating in this. It just
Yeah, it's
felt
just
like
raw.
it just felt like
Yeah.
sessions you were watching that was put together, like, which is weird because every video's the same.
Well,
it just
it reminded me a lot of like the Go Yeah Right video where you guys would skate the same thing.
Oh,
So that
yeah.
meant that you guys were skating together.
right.
Yeah.
You
Right,
know,
sure.
and you'd be like, oh, he did this, and it would be separate in each other's parts.
Yeah.
And I really liked that about it.
Right.
And they kind of do this in this video too. Like you'll see, like Shire skates that spot later on, and
Right.
you know, Neil Smith skates that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
Great
all
team.
getting clips together.
Great
Yeah.
team. I was super bummed when it kind of started to fall apart
Yeah,
and
when it
change
trans-
hands and
yeah.
stuff like that. I was super bummed.
Yeah,
I'm sure a lot of people were because that was
that was kind of the end for it in England as
Well, they got a
Europeans see
bunch
it.
of-
That was it.
I mean, what did it transferred hands and then they everybody left, right? And then they got a bunch of like American riders.
York
was even skating for them.
For a second, yeah. But mad respect to Mike York.
No,
He
no,
was a huge
100%.
respect.
It was just like at the time.
Yeah, I think the company was bought out and maybe took it. Nobody originally
Right.
that was involved anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Something like that.
but you know, the name carried on for a little while. I don't know if it still does.
But it
Can you
just
find
sucks, man. It's just because that video, that company is just iconic for.
But you know, yeah, he went on to make blips, and he was working for like Nike for a little bit, like filming with Guy and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
Yeah, he's still doing it.
Dan McGee, bro.
Yeah.
And then Paul went on to do. He's working
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Adidas and a bunch of. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul's killing it over there.
I haven't
Over there
seen
for a
Paul in
minute now.
years.
Oh,
Where
right.
is he?
Oh,
He-
you-
He's like lives nearby, right?
He's on the other side of LA, I think. Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
Echo Park area? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know where he's at.
Man,
I
you
just
gotta
know
call him, man. Give it, man. You gotta
If I met him for a cup of tea.
Yeah, but, okay, bye. See you, bye. See you, bye. I mean, good luck. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta just hang up on him, and he's still saying bye.
Well, I talk
love-
to
I
Don
love
Brown all the
Shire.
time. When I talk to him, it's one of those guys that you like. All right, see you later. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. See you later. Bye.
Yeah.
Like they can't.
Well, that's their whole shtick,
Yeah.
right? It's like they can't.
They have to be the
Yeah,
last one to
yeah.
say bye or something like that.
All right, see you later,
We'll be
mate.
like, all right, bye. All right, see you later.
Yeah.
Bye. See you later. Bye.
But then
Bye,
I would
bye,
start
see
doing
you.
it back to him, right?
Yeah,
So he were on the
yeah.
phone. And he's like, "Okay, see you later, mate. Bye. See you later, bye." And I'm like, "Okay, mate. See you later, bye. Bye. You know, it took about 5 minutes for us to hang up.
Yeah, you can't like do that with an Englishman. Let them
Yeah.
say the last part. Just let them do it.
But it's so like
Just hang up.
I love
Yeah.
I love Paul Shire to death, bro. I
Yeah,
lived with him
incredible
for
skateboarder.
every time I would go out to Barcelona. I lived in his pad
really?
for about
No
6
way.
months. Sublet Kenny Hughes' room out.
I met him a few times, but not too many times.
He's
you
the
know.
best.
Yeah.
He's the best. We got into darts together. He would always come over when he
Oh,
we were in
really?
LA.
180.
180.
Hey,
When
no way.
Yep.
Everyone's
the
like,
power-
"What's that?"
Yeah, Phil the
I know
Power
what that
Taylor.
is,
You know
but-
Phil the Power Taylor?
No. Oh, is he a player?
Oh man, the best dude.
Get-
Phil the
I'm getting schooled on darts because
Phil the Power Taylor, bro.
Wait, is 180?
That's kinda a good one.
Is 180 the final score?
It's like the
That's what you-
the highest score you can get in one throw.
Yeah.
It's like triple 20s.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'd be like they throw it and be like the announcer would be like 180, and then the
Yeah.
guy would come up and he'd be like 64. You know?
Yeah. If it was like a shit number, it'd be like 32.
yeah. And then 180.
Yeah, it's
More
like
dramatic.
It's like that old fairground kind of style where it's like scream if you want to go faster. Oh,
here we go.
Yeah,
This is a match right here.
yeah look.
This is not. That's
That-
not Phil the Top.
So he's like going for 180.
So
like-
triple 20s, 20, 20, 20.
That's so gnarly they can hit it that many times though. Like that's
I'd be that pissed.
All right, here's
Well,
this is Phil the Power.
that is so hard to do.
Here's Phil the Powered. 20. Oh, he's going for the win. Right?
Oh, yeah, because you have to get the exact number at the end.
Boom.
And it's like has to be
Wow.
a double.
It's
Otherwise
gotta
you
be-
bust.
right.
And then you lose. Yeah.
180.
Dude, darts. We should get a dartboard in here, dude.
Let me see if we can turn it up. Because the announcers are so good.
There's no music in this, huh?
Oh, we can't hear it.
Well, there we go. It sounds like Paul Schreier.
Hold on.
They go in over here, bro.
147 of his own for a 9-darter.
9 data.
17. Double 18 for a 9-darter for the power.
9 data. He did the whole circle in nine darts.
It's like being back home.
Right.
As you see.
We should just pack it in now and go to the pub.
Dude, look how the crowd
I
is
swear to God, we should
insane.
just pack it in
Dude,
now and go to the pub.
It's the best.
that was like the budget or buttery crowd right there, Dubs.
Fuck, dude. That was major right there.
We got to hear.
You gotta go to a football game.
We got to hear.
Oh, I
100
couldn't even imagine.
We got to hear
Yeah,
180 though.
He made him a winner.
It made him a winner.
Here we go.
20. Magic 9. There's an
Oh, he's just going down the line, dude.
What? I was so into darts, man.
Yeah. That's crazy that
And they-
Shire got you into darts.
Oh,
That's
dude.
really sick.
I was already into darts. I liked
Oh, really?
darts. Yeah, I had a dartboard growing up.
Okay.
My dad would always play and stuff like that. So I had.
I mean, it's not big in every country, but
no.
yeah, it's not even that big in England, but it can be in little
You-
pockets.
You go to certain bars here,
Yeah, that's
it'll
big-
pop
big out
off
here
for
for
sure.
sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But not every bar.
We should do the
That's
180 podcast. 180.
Hey.
No, I love that shit. And it's the crowd, it's the announcers. It's like that's what gets you going, and like that's
Right.
what makes it fun, and exciting,
hype
right?
behind
Oh
it.
my god.
I'm sure
Yeah.
the beers are flowing in the crowd. That's what it
Oh,
sounds.
at
Yeah.
most British events, all the bears are flying all the time.
all the time.
All the
Constantly.
time, yeah.
Why are you guys so witty and you guys are always drunk?
I don't know. I guess it's just in our terrible culture.
No, it's amazing.
But
though.
it's something we'll do. Like if it's raining or we're having a bad skate or nobody's feeling it, we'll just be like, we'll go skating. And we'll just like go to the pub and like roll
I think
out.
you guys are the funnest to drink with.
Yeah,
to
it's
be
like
honest.
it's like a given. You know, go for breakfast and have a pint.
Yeah.
Like you can do that.
Yeah.
English breakfast. I was like so having beans with my eggs and bacon and
Yeah, but the baked beans.
100%. No, but I didn't understand until once you have it
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah.
experience it. You're like, wow. Now I'm recreating it at home. I just had English breakfast. I made it the other
you?
day. Yeah, I love it. Get the
Kiddo.
beans in the can.
I haven't had one here yet. I've been having like
But you can go make-
turkey egg bagels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you can make it yourself though.
No, that's true. I need to
Go get a
Yeah.
little baked beans, a little can.
a little cook up.
Are you cooking at the house with the guys?
Sometimes.
Because
yeah.
isn't Corey
I-
kind of
I-
gnarly with the cooking?
Shh, I've not seen him touch a frying pan.
Why didn't I
dude.
see you? Who was cooking then?
Jack cooks a lot.
Jack cooks. a
Jack
lot.
cooks a lot.
Jack,
Okay.
make him my English breakfast, bro.
Yeah.
No. Jack's been the best host whatsoever.
talking
Like they've been incredible at the house.
Yeah.
Like I'm the kind of guest that doesn't want to like intrude on anyone. So like I got all my stuff in a little zone. And
Okay.
I've got like foot spray for my shoes so I don't stink out the from staying.
That's nice, you. That's good.
Yeah, I'll be
Did
like
you
take my
suffer-
shoes off and I'll be like
Right
like,
away.
immediately. Like
Do you
just-
suffer? Do you
yeah.
suffer from the foot odor?
Yeah, I mean not normally, but
Okay,
when you're
okay,
here skating every day and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're living out of a suitcase.
respectful.
you
You're
know.
wearing socks though.
Yeah, you know, you
Good for
can't
you.
shower
Good for
like
you, bro.
I don't want to shower like twice a day and like get them
Look
a
at
huge
how
water bill.
delicious
Like,
Yeah,
do
is
you know?
that?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Dude, come on, toast,
There we
eggs,
go, that's what I'm missing,
sausage.
dude.
Got the tomato cut in half, the beans, the bacon. Oh my god, the
mushrooms.
bacon is very interesting.
Well,
I mean,
last-
usually
last
it's like
time I said-
a
Have you ever had a Sunday roast?
Sunday roast.
A Sunday roast.
Sunday roast, yeah.
Sunday roast.
Yeah.
You've never had one?
Mm-mm.
It's like something you would do on a Sunday, just like chicken, vegetable, cauliflower, cheese,
Parsnips.
parsnips,
Mm.
honey glazed,
Okay.
and you'd also have a Yorkshire pudding. It's like a savory pancake, but it's like kind of crispy and fluffy.
Sounds good.
And you have gravy all over it. And it's like a big. It's kind of like
Damn.
the dinner version of an English breakfast.
Mm.
Yeah, you'd have it on a Sunday, like
Yeah.
I did cook one here once in San Francisco, like a few trips ago,
Okay.
and all the plates were clean.
So you
Which
did
was a good,
job.
you know, and they'd never seen this. They were like so skeptical. I was like showing them photos, and they were like, "Nah, dude." And then we
They'd come and
cooked
check
it.
on you in the kitchen, like,
Dude, they were smelling this shit, and they were like, "Yeah, when's it ready?" Like,
Yeah.
Swear.
We're looking up.
Clean
We're
plates.
looking up Sunday roast right here. This is What's a good one, Raj? Let's get a good Sunday roast.
There's loads of sort of different versions of it.
Let's give him some good visuals.
I want to
here.
get a good visual on the Sunday roast, bro.
There it is.
That's a good one.
It's a good
That's
visual.
not a
It's
bad
good
one. That's like lamb or something.
That's not
And the
bad.
potatoes look a bit crispy. But, hash browns. I'm not sure what's going on.
I don't know if milk comes with it, but they do have some milk there.
They do have milk.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? You guys?
Hell no. I don't know where that.
Good thing, dude.
Yeah.
No
Listen,
damn
we
milk
can't
on
get it
there,
all.
man.
This is
No,
Google,
no, no.
man. We're trying our best over here.
It does look good though. Not the milk, but the
No, but see that the big crispy.
I was gonna say
pancake.
the
That's the kind of thing.
Everything looks
but
great, bro.
it's like a cake type breadish type.
Yeah, it's
and
very
pancake,
savory.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a pancakey kind of.
Right.
All you guys are like looking at it like.
I'm
"Oh,
fucking hungry
starving."
right now.
I'm hungry.
Yeah,
as
no, it's
shit,
kind of
bro.
late. Came straight from skating, like starving. It was
It's
like
a
eating
cooked-
pizza on the
cooked
way in.
charcuterie plate here.
We're talking about English breakfasts and Sunday roasts, man.
When he and Passmore stayed here, he actually makes Sunday roast all the time.
Oh really?
No way. You guys have missed the opportunity. for
Well,
Sunday.
did Roger? Do you eat them?
Yeah, he'd make like dinner for us every like, Sunday.
Kelly, where were you? You weren't living here at the time.
I guess I was living here, but maybe I just wasn't here when he cooked it. I don't know.
Missed your
I
opportunity.
didn't. I wasn't living here.
No,
so
no.
I never got invited to the Sunday roast.
That was the first person I had met that like he was always filming, super down to film and cool as fuck, but he would literally live behind the couch. It was like it was just the first time I had gone out and lived kind of in that type of realm.
Yeah,
And I was
and
like-
he lived behind the couch.
He lived right here,
No way.
right in that room where Roger is. Yeah,
That sounds like what I do at Jack's.
yeah. But like, I mean, this was a skate house, full
Wow.
on.
It still is.
Yes.
I mean, we have skate. Look who's hanging out here right now.
Look at you, Jack.
We got Mack Schaaf over here. We got it's crazy, bro.
You guys can spend the night if you want.
Got
all of us.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh god.
Okay, so we're out here. We're filming some shit. What do what did we get to the bottom of it? What is it for? What is it? Or are you just filming? We don't know.
Well, we're just filming right now.
Okay.
But I think we're trying to sort of clear a project.
Yep.
Like maybe something I've been told along the lines of like a new 3 seasons, something like that. Like a different
Oh,
different people.
Okay.
I don't know if that's gonna make the edit or not, but I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't
We're
know. But that's what I've been told. So
Okay.
I'm like filming for that right now.
okay.
You
Keep
know.
gathering footage. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna keep gathering footage, and it's been going well so far.
Because the
so-
real 3 seasons, they focus on 3 people and
Yeah.
do the whole thing, right? And so you haven't had one yet.
No, but the last one was amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Dude, the front
Dave,
shove,
Patrick, Christian,
front shove 50.
insane.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Was it Gage
Gage
was that his name?
Boyle.
Gage Boyle,
Patrick,
Patrick Prayman.
yeah, and then it was Christian Henry,
Tanner.
right?
Yeah.
No, Tanner.
Tanner
It was
Van
Yeah,
Vark.
Tanner, yeah.
Tanner
sorry.
Van Vark, yeah.
But Christian had some tricks on.
Can we just talk about really quickly, like how gnarly your guys' team is? Like
Straight
Real
up.
Skateboards, like
Solid ass team, bro.
it's fucking
It's
insane.
it's a big insane team, huh?
Tanner Van Vark,
Ashad.
Ashad, yourself,
Boosnitz.
Jack,
Boosnitz.
Boosnitz,
Christian Henry,
Max
Christian
Schaaf.
Max
Max
Schaaf.
Schaaf.
It's a decent sized team. But
Chima.
everybody is so
Chima.
good, man.
Shima, to can't forget.
Yeah,
Shima.
no, it's a huge, it's a big team.
Mm-hmm.
That
back,
Vans
back in
part-
the day, Peter Ramondetta.
Peter
Yeah.
Ramondetta.
You know,
But also to Nick
Terrell
Dampierre, like
Nick Dampierre.
a lot of people, a lot
yeah,
of.
yeah.
Terrell
But
Stanton.
it's,
Ernie
yeah, it's a
Torres.
big team right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrell Stanton, dude.
Hold on.
That
Let's look
dude.
at this. Nicole House, how can we
Mason.
forget? Nicole
Mason
House.
Nicole.
Silva all
Mason.
day,
Oh, Nick-
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, you got
Shima.
Mason on
Jimmy,
there.
Jimmy
Jimmy
Wilkins,
Wilkins.
Oh,
Mason,
Jimmy.
Silva,
Yeah, Jimmy.
Kyle, Jack.
Yeah, it's
Look at
it's
it.
a
See this
whole
dude
bunch
right
of
here?
us
He
now.
He's right here. He's right
There he
next to
is.
me.
There
dude.
he is.
most Tampa.
Best trick.
Best trick after the time, dude.
Yep. New Instagram handle right
Tanner
there.
Van Vark, Harry Lintell, Zion.
I mean,
Yeah,
Dude, you
Zion.
forget about
How could I forget
Zion.
Zion?
Jake
Donnelly.
Donnelly. Mack Schaaf.
There he is. That's
There he is.
there he
There
is.
he
You've
is.
cleaned up the beard a little bit.
Dude.
Unbelievable.
You
Just
can
a
see,
little
you can
bit,
see.
yeah.
Let's not.
The
Ams.
Ams are gnarly
Yeah.
too, bro.
Jaffin or Jaffin?
It's Joffin.
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 Patrick Proman, Gage Boyle, Christian Henry, Herman Steen? Or Sten?
Hermanstein.
Herman's-
Yeah.
Dan
From Norway,
Mancina.
from Norway.
Damn
Dan
it,
Mancina.
Mancina killing it.
Absolutely incredible.
I just
Nate?
kicked it with Gage Boyle. Dude is good as fuck, bro. And he's just a solid dude. Golfed with him. He's a dope dude.
Yeah.
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 And not
We
to
was just
mention-
with him today.
You were?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
You got the Forever team. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Robbie
yeah, the Forever.
Brockles on the Forever? What is it? Wait.
Well, they don't have boards anymore. Like
Robbie
Robbie.
Brockle,
always
Justin
on.
Brock don't have board. Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
It's news to me.
Davis doesn't
JT
either.
Altz. Davis
You know what I
Bertels,
tripped on?
Ernie Torres.
The Antoine never got a board, man. Antoine never had a. He was. I mean, he still is good, but he also was doing just fine. Doing dime. I think he's doing
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But I loved watching him skate.
I mean, the
I still
team's
do.
been so big over the years.
Yeah.
No wonder there's like a nice forever list. Because, Deluxe is so good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deluxe is like I feel like it's a girl in chocolate. Like they're never going to turn their back on you. Like,
no.
and if it is your time, they're going to talk it through and figure out what to do, this and that. You know what I mean? They're not just
Yep.
going to be like, hey, later, dude, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
very like,
exactly.
hey, we're on your time, kind of.
It's up to
kind
you
of
how
like,
you want this
yeah,
to roll out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We back whatever you want.
Well, it was kind of
Yeah.
we were talking about JT when he was kind of getting ready to leave. That he was like Jim connected him to BBS
Right.
and then got him a job there. Now he's killing it there.
Yeah, he's
So-
doing incredible.
Yeah, actually, these boards, these little board setup things you got behind your
Those
thanks to
displays,
JT.
Yeah, he made them.
Yeah,
Well,
no
well,
way.
they,
That's incredible.
BBS makes them.
Yeah.
BBS, yeah,
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 he
of
sent
course.
them out. Yeah.
Little 9 Club logo on the side.
Yeah, big shout out to JT Alt.
Yeah,
real
shout
talk.
out to JT. I went to his house once on a trip, and he took us to Tijuana to the factory. And
Sick.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
to see it
wow.
all. And
It's crazy down there.
insane.
I think we
huge,
say it all
huge thing,
Yeah.
I mean,
big
a lot of
facility.
people touch the board that you're riding right now. No, you don't realize that what the process is and how many people actually touch a skateboard before
Right.
it goes out into the market.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They have like the whole process and everything: the screening, the printing, the cutting, the sanding. It's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
All
good.
in-house,
Really
yeah.
good.
What size board do you ride?
8.5.
8.5.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, short wheelbase. 8.5.
54s?
52s.
Okay,
I like small wheels.
52s.
Yeah.
And what trucks you riding?
Ace.
Ace trucks. Okay.
Yeah, Ace. Ace for life. They're really good.
Yeah,
to be
no,
honest.
I've ridden a pair, yeah.
Once I put them on, I was like, I'm not really gonna.
They're
change my
Yeah.
truck.
their turning radius is crazy.
It's so different from
Yeah.
any other truck,
Yeah.
and I just put them on. And it's like,
Shout out to
that's it.
Joey Shashay and Shrugi, bro. They're
Yeah. Shout out to
killing it,
Joey
man.
and Shugi. Yeah.
Mhm.
Spent some time with them as well.
Great dudes.
Yeah. I think last time I seen Joey was in Barca.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's a legend, bro.
Yeah.
Joey
We gotta get
Trichet.
Joey, bro.
Yeah.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
He's a good dude.
Gotta get him on.
So, okay, cool. I mean, bro, I'm looking forward to this video. Whatever it's going to be, it may be
Yeah,
a
let's
3 season
see.
thing. We don't
Yeah.
know yet, but
No, let's see.
we'll see. But you're out here filming, and you got 4 more weeks left, and then you're
Yeah.
back to. Who do you film with out when you're at home?
When I'm back in Manchester,
Mhm.
there's a few different filmers. There's like this skateboarder called Joe Gavin.
Okay.
He's like really prominent in the scene. He's professional. You might have seen it. All this stuff in Europe.
Sick.
He like rides for Nike, but he like films now too as well.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
So sometimes we're filming with him, and shout out to Vic. He's from Greece. He films.
Okay.
He's like new to the scene. He actually just had to go home for his army service 'cause it's like mandatory.
Oh.
Yeah.
He has to put 2 years in or something?
9 months.
Okay.
But he
9
couldn't get
months.
out of it. So
Where's he from?
He's from Greece.
Greece. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Vic. He's probably stoked that you follow skateboarding still.
Hell yeah.
even
Is it when
though-
you turn 18 you have to do it, or when it? How's it work?
I think he's a bit older, but he's reached like the time limit,
Oh.
and like he studies in England, but he couldn't get out of it. So
They're
he
like,
had to
you
go back.
gotta
and
come
then-
back. And
Yeah.
do your
So
time.
once he's back, the scene's gonna pick up because it was kind of like a dead spell. He was like killing it. So I just filmed like notorious people.
Right.
Cameras can be
Sick.
different, but
Well,
you know,
I
you
w-
figure it out. Like,
yeah, I
when
was
it
gonna
gets
say
worth it.
too, because like if you're working on a project here and then you're back home, they need it to match up. They want it to match up, so you kind of have to use settings and different things. I would
I've
assume.
got some people that I film with in Manchester that can do that and will know the settings and stuff
Got you.
and sort of help me out and submit the footage
Okay,
and stuff.
okay, good stuff.
But yeah, just go home. I got a Volcom trip planned to Poland.
There you go.
Yeah, it's during my birthday actually. It's the 7th of June. Well, my birthday's the 10th of June, but it's the 7th to the 17th.
Whoa, it's coming right up, bro.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I
shit.
get back on the 5th of May.
Okay.
And then spend some time at home.
Huh.
Straight on to this next one.
Is
But it's like
Doobie
a big
going?
one. Doobie's going. It's me, Doobie. I don't know. It's been approved apparently, but it's me, Doobie, Grant Taylor, Milton,
Wow.
Colin, Ennis Fazliov from Finland. He just had that free match.
Oh,
part.
dude from Blunted, the freaking
Little Dome.
Little Dome.
Yeah,
That dude's
yeah.
gnarly.
That's
He's
gnarly.
coming. So it's like the full crew.
Wow.
And I think it misses Copenhagen. I'm not sure
Oh,
because some
no.
people aren't going this year, but
Okay.
so that's the next one, and then things come out of the woodwork. Then
Sick.
sometimes.
Oh, I love it, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I gotta spend some time at home, and like I've got to move house in between these trips.
Oh,
and
you
stuff.
do?
Yeah, I've got to move house. So, but it's okay. It's not that bad. I'm gonna move in with my lady and spend more time there.
Okay,
and,
good.
do more
Yeah,
things.
I like that, man.
Moving forward in life and stuff like that.
All right, listen. God bless you, bro.
Oh,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
bro.
You got to
No,
keep it
thanks.
moving. Keep it. I mean, you're doing a phenomenal job in the skateboarding world. You know, a big fan over here.
Yeah, bro.
Real, all the
Hey, no,
projects
that's
you've done.
appreciated,
You know what I
really.
mean? For
Thank
real,
you.
yeah,
That's
definitely.
appreciated. It's
And you
it's
got
trippy to come from so far away.
Yeah.
To like the roads we were talking about, and to be sat here now. It's very,
Bro.
very trippy. Thank you.
Come a long way,
you've done
bro.
it, man. And
It all led to this moment, dude.
it all. This is a.
The road
This
just
is
led right here.
Mic drop. Like,
Listen, this is the pinnacle, man.
I will
Enjoy
not
this.
drop it.
Enjoy this while it lasts. No, but seriously, and then when you're on the tour with Doobie, okay, you got to just tell.
I will get more stories. Don't worry.
I'm not sure if he knows how much love he's got over here, but let him know that we do. We every video he's in, we review. We on our nightclub experience, we don't have that show anymore, but we used to always review and pick out the Doobie parts and stuff like that. We love the dude, so let him know he's got much love over here.
Do you know what? I'm smiling so much because you'll probably be in trouble and be living on your couch, banging chicks half naked, walking around, smoking weed and stuff.
Doobie?
Yeah, dude. You got no idea what's gonna
Well, I don't-
hit you.
Sounds like a good time.
Listen, I don't live here, so it's fun.
No,
Fine
no,
with me.
no,
well,
either.
Yeah, I hope he's stoked then.
Dude,
No,
let's hang out.
I will
He said
tell him.
welcomes it.
I will tell him.
He
that
can stay.
You got him.
He can stay.
Doobie's gonna be like, "What? Okay, I'm going."
Yeah, you got no idea. Yeah.
He can stay at Dustin's house or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Line that up.
No, but I think he's done that in Europe. Like, 'cause
Oh,
Dustin
yeah.
lives in Europe now, and they're actually really good friends.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they spend a lot of time together. And
But
yeah.
let him know. Let him
I
know.
will.
He,
I
let him
will.
know.
Yeah,
He
man.
has in the nightclub. They got much love for you, bro.
Dude,
like
I will
Doobie,
drag him
bro.
out
And
here.
we got to get him out
Yeah.
here one day. But dude, this has been amazing, dude. And listen,
been fun,
come
man.
back anytime you want. Come kick it. If you're in town again, you got something new coming out. Just
No,
bro,
appreciate
be
it.
honored
Thank
to.
you.
It's fun hanging out with you, man. I was
Yeah,
a
it's
good
been-
laugh.
Yeah,
it's a good
it's-
laugh.
It was nerve wracking. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
dude,
but I'm
we had a
all
good
right.
time.
Chilling,
I
man. How you
definitely
chilling?
stink because
We had
I
a good
came
time.
from
No.
the skate.
But listen, let us give you some stuff to take home with you if you don't mind. Some like
Wow.
maybe a sweater or something, a mug or something. Kelly, we do the honors.
What
bro.
size shirt are you?
I'm a large.
Large. All right, one sec.
Don't forget the manscape.
Guys, come on. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got,
Grab
we
him a
got
little
you, bro.
man
Check out this
scape.
shit over
Man.
here,
All
bro.
right.
You can change the shirt. You get like a fresh one on.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I will after that. I came from skating with a dirty shirt, and I've sweated out this from the interview. And
Well,
then I
Dubs
gotta-
hasn't said anything, so I mean,
Yeah.
he's sitting right next to you.
No,
Yeah, I know.
you smell fine. You're good.
Perfect.
So,
No, really, thank you guys for having
Bro,
me. It's been an experience.
this has
Yeah,
been
really,
great, man.
because I watch your show all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Thank
I really
you, bro.
do. It's really,
I don't
really
really
cool.
know who does and who
I
doesn't.
like put it on all the time when I'm like drawing tattoo flash.
Like
Oh,
background.
sick.
Yeah, because you don't have to watch it all the time.
Totally.
You can
Right.
just like look up, which
Yep.
is a nice break, and then
Yeah.
you're like,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then you can just listen to it. It's
That's
really,
a bit-
really
oh,
cool.
thank you, Kelly. Thank you, bro.
Wow, dude, it's like Christmas.
Oh, dude, first of all, Harry, bro. Listen, give me
Hey,
yo, nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you, bro. Hey, Good shit. Much success in everything that you go and do.
No. Thank you a lot.
Here's a little 9 Club
whoa.
thermos. You know what I'm saying? You could be coffee, tea. Got the PG tips. You PG tips,
Coffee in
or
the morning,
you
tea in the
Yorkshire, Yorkshire PG tips.
I'm a PG tips.
PG tips.
Yeah, my lady's at Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's Earl Grey, but I'm PG tips.
Okay.
There you go.
Good stuff.
If I make her the wrong one, she's
Good stuff.
fuming.
Here's some socks for you, dude.
Dude.
9 Club socks, stance. We did a little collab. Listen, all this is
One for
available on
me,
the
one for my lady.
9club.com.
Perfect. Really?
Yeah,
you go.
9club.com.
Spread the love.
And listen, I know it gets a little chilly out there in Manchester. You know what I'm saying? Here's a nice little 9 Club.
I feel blessed,
bro,
honestly.
bro, 9 Club
Honestly.
crew neck for you, my man. There you go.
But don't get all sweaty in that one though. 'Cause
No,
then,
no.
they don't get
There's
all.
no way, dude. This is like my going out shit.
It's going out to
okay.
Like when you go to the bar with the skaters, I'm gonna be like,
Damn.
this is my new flex.
It's a new flex.
You and Doobie out the bars
Doobie,
For days.
for days.
here we go. Also, what mags we got out there? Free Skate Mag.
Free Skate Mag.
Yeah.
And Skateboard Companion. in the
Skateboard
UK.
Companion.
And shout out to Vague. Huge shout out to Vague.
yes.
Reese Lung.
Okay.
Who does that?
Yep.
Huge shout out. And Grey Mag.
Okay.
Henry Kingsford.
Well, listen, you get on the cover of that with one of our stickers on there. $20 American
Get them.
photo
Shit.
incentive. That's US dollars right there, baby. 20 of them.
We get 12 rack and have a good time.
Oh yeah.
That'll be in the next episode.
Also, hopefully this will make it back with you, dude. It's
That's-
fragile, but
No.
here's
I've got this one.
you got it already.
Dude,
How do you-
I've not got this, but I've got it. I'm not going to break this.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
way in hell.
Okay.
Yeah, you got that.
Dude.
Pack that nice.
I'm going to be drinking coffee out of this every morning.
There we go.
And for the special, listen, I know you're moving in with your lady now, okay? You gotta keep trimmed, okay? So here's a Manscaped lawnmower 4.0 for you, okay?
go.
No, this ain't for
Really?
the beard, man. This ain't for the
On the
beard.
other parts.
This is for down under, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
There's a Manscaped 4.0 for you, all right?
What are you guys trying to say?
Nothing. I'm just saying you got to keep clean, baby.
Wow, that's actually insane.
Yeah.
You really?
yeah.
No, actually, you got to give it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all for show. Yeah.
You guys have,
That's why every guest leaves here mad because we just take everything back.
Yeah.
No, but
No, that's incredible.
Manscaped
Thank
hooks
you.
us up. So,
Really?
yeah, we have
shout out to Manscaped, dude.
manscaped.com/9club. You can get 20% off free shipping also.
Big
So
shout.
Yeah,
there you
it's
go.
epic. It's good.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, thank you so much for coming on the show, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, pleasure.
It's been fun.
Yeah,
it's been really
had a
fun.
good time.
For
Had a
sure.
good time, dude. Yeah, thank you, Harry.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you, dude.
Yes.